of a matchup between the Russellville Golden Tigers and the Fairview Aggies. In 2022 and 2023, Russellville beat Fairview to win the region. Then last year, the Aggies turned things around. In 3 overtimes, the Fairview team outlasted their dangerous foe 50-49 and won the regional championship. This year, things are a little different. Both teams come into this game 3-0 in region play. Both teams still have to play a Priceville team that is also undefeated in regional play. Last year, the Aggies went into Russellville's home stadium and took the dramatic win. This year, the Golden Tigers are coming to Dafford Smith looking to upset the number 4 ranked Fairview Aggies. Number 3, who's going to win this grudge match? It's time to strap on the helmets and find out. It's time for Friday Night Live on the Fairview Aggies Sports Network. I'm Christopher Greer, joined by my dad, Joe Greer, and we're in the 212 Insurance Group broadcast booth. And I would like to thank our sponsors real quick, Dad. The broadcast booth is sponsored by 212 Insurance. First and second half opening kickoffs by Shattuck's Garage Doors. More than just garage doors, experience the Shattuck's difference. The sideline reports come to you by Ditto's Transmissions. Honest and reasonable, trust Ditto's for all your transmission needs. Scoring recaps brought to you by CCM Garage Doors. Don't fight the ups and downs of an aging garage door. Call CCM. Coaches interviews brought to you by Owens Home Appliance Center. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. First downs brought to you by Branding Iron Steakhouse, leaving their mark on great steaks. And halftime is brought to you by the 212 Insurance Group, providing that extra degree of service that you deserve. And, Dad, I'm not just a shill for 212 Insurance. I'm also a customer.
I am too, Chris. I had homeowners claim here, a big windstorm come through not long ago, and they settled up relatively quickly for an insurance company. It took them about a week and a half, 2 weeks to get it out there to me.
Well, you know, they provide that extra degree of service that everybody needs, you know, so if that's what you're looking for, Kalia is the person that you need to call. Let's talk a little bit about the games last week, Dad. We're going to talk just real briefly, and then we're going to cut to a break. We're going to touch on that West Point game. They took care of business Friday night. They knocked off Hayden 42-12, and that brings them to 3-2 on the season. Ollie Howell had, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That young man is a beast.
Yeah, he is, and it's good to see him going ahead and recovered a little bit. We had a pretty rough time with him there.
We did.
But they're going ahead, and what have they won, 2 since then or 3?
I believe they've won 3 since then.
Yeah, so they're on the right track.
Well, West Point's doing well. We'll go over one more before we take a quick break. Cold Springs has been getting it done. They beat Lynn 36-12. Aiden Black and Tyson Kilgo each had a pair of rushing touchdowns for the Eagles, and right now they're 5-1 and they're rolling.
They are the surprise team in Cullman County, them and Holly Pond, because I can remember back not so long ago, it was a homecoming team.
Well, it was, and now it's not.
No, definitely is not. They started turning the corner last year. Towards the end of the year, they started getting it together, and this year it's carried over, and I'm glad to see it.
Well, we're going to take a quick break and give some love to our sponsors who make Friday Night Live on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network possible. We're going to take about a minute, 21-second break. We'll be right back after these messages on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
And tonight's pregame show brought to you a service of Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet.
Hey, Cullman drivers. Are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Cullman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. Buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Cullman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, What's not to love?
What do you say, everybody? Mick Gillespie from the Bama Tailgate Show, inviting you to join us right here on Live 95.5 in Cullman every Saturday from 9 to 11 as we talk Alabama football. Jay Coker and I will break down the matchups. We'll take a look at the odds. We'll also probably laugh a little bit, and we want you guys to join us as we do so. We're going to have a great time. So join us on Saturdays 9 to 11 right here on Live 95.5.
You're listening to Fairview Aggies Sports Network right here on Cullman's Live 95.5 WRJM LP Cullman.
Years.
Yeah, it is, and it always has been a barn burner ever since I've been coming here and helping you. This is like the Auburn-Alabama game, the Tennessee-Vandy game,
right?
Georgia Tech game. This has become one of the main rivalries for the Fairview Aggies, and I'm sure we have for them too.
Well, it certainly has, and these two teams play each other tough. But before we get into the matchup tonight, let's talk a little bit more about what happened last week.
All right.
Vinemont just put it to West End, 28-0. Hard to lose a football game when you don't give up points.
Yeah, it is. And, there's another team that's come along. Last year, they were starting to wake up a little bit at the end of the season.
They were.
And it's carried over to this year.
Well, Dalton Bryan had a pair of touchdowns for Vinemont. That was their first shutout since 2023.
Wow.
Good Hope throttles Addison, a very good Addison team, number 5 in 1A.
Yeah.
Of course, Good Hope is number 6 in 4A when those two numbers don't math. Okay.
No, they don't.
Good Hope beats Addison 41-6. Mason Drake had 4 touchdowns, and the defense swarmed. Again, when you give up 6 points, hard to get beat.
Yeah, that's true. And it's 6 points. Well, that could be on an accident. But it don't sound like they had any long-term effects there, so far as moving the ball. It seemed like they couldn't do a whole lot.
Well, Cullman got in the win column, and they knocked off Brewer. Brewer is still in the middle of their 40-year rebuild plan.
The one we thought might be turning the corner last year.
Well, we fought that before, Dad, through the decades, but it has not yet.
Every 2 or 3 years you think that,
Right. Cullman knocks off Brewer 24-11. Colby Holt, Chance Hosler, Colt Culver, they all had rushing touchdowns for the Bearcats. Congratulations to Cullman. Now, Cullman then played last night, and they went up the road to my alma mater, Hartselle, which is one of the ranked teams in 6A, and Hartselle put it to them, 24-0.
I think they're ranked 5.
I believe you are correct.
Hartselle always has a good defense, and it showed again in this game because they kept Cullman scoreless. So,
well, it certainly did. I had a chance to sit down this week and talk to Coach Goodwill. From the Russellville Golden Tigers. We're going to go ahead and play that interview now. Here's Coach Goodwill from the Russellville Tigers. And this interview is brought to you by Owens Home Appliance Center. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name. All right. Coach Goodwin of the Russellville Golden Tigers. Coach Goodwin, thank you. Okay. Good deal. Got 5 minutes.
Okay.
How much does the memory of that game play into the preparation this week, getting ready to play Fairview?
Well, it was one of the games, where, both teams seemed to refuse to give up, and then you knew ultimately the one that made the most plays at the end and the most crucial moments were the ones that would come out on top. And unfortunately for us last year, it wasn't us, but But I think it was a great game to be a part of, a great game to watch. Even though, we came up on the wrong side of it from our perspective, we were really proud of the effort and fight that our kids showed, and because, they did some really good things in that game as well. So all in all, it was a great one to watch, I'm sure, and we're really proud of our kids and impressed with both sides, both teams.
I would have to say it was game of the year for me easily, just from watching it and calling it. What a fantastic matchup. And every time these teams get together, it's going to be a barn burner. They're going to give something extra. You're playing for the 5A Region 7 lead. Right now, you're tied for first, 3-0 in your region. You started off the season, you had a couple of losses to Deschler and Mars Hill. How did the leadership and how did some of the leaders on your team step in and turn that ship around, and now you're riding a 3-game winning streak?
Well, we really don't want to ever feel like we've arrived. Each game has its own meaning and importance, and the region games obviously matter a little more because it seeds you for playoffs and that sort of thing. But last year's game turned out to be the region championship game. That could be the case again, but it very well may not be that. We just don't know till the season plays out. So, I know both teams. Neither one wants to squander the opportunity. We want to be prepared. I know we look forward to playing on Friday nights. We only get so many opportunities to go out and do this after working year round, and you just want to make the most of opportunities and make our community and programs proud.
Well, Coach, Russellville, even as far back as when I played, Russellville has always been a class program. They seem to always field a good team and a class team as well. And the last few years that I've been calling football for Fairview, Russellville has always been the villain, to Fairview being the good guy. And you've always been neck and neck with the Aggies. Sometimes you were better, sometimes we were better. And I think that brings out the best in both teams. Iron sharpens iron. And when you play good opponents, it brings out the best in you. And right down the road, you're going to also have to you've got to play Prizeville. And Prizeville has got a good team this year. Now, getting back to the Fairview game, Fairview has a fantastic running game. Who's going to have to step up on your defense, and what are you going to have to do to try and slow Jake Harper down?
Well, I think ultimately, that's sort of the key. I think we as coaches sometimes make this game more complicated than it really is. If you block well, tackle well, and take care of the football, then more times than not, you're going to have an opportunity to win the football game. And we have a tremendous amount of respect for Coach Redding and his staff. And I've actually known him for a while, even in our days as assistants, and sitting in the box of the Super 7 and speaking and talking a little bit. And I've always enjoyed our conversations, and we don't talk quite as much as we used to because we're both so busy. But have a tremendous amount of respect. Know he runs a good program, and kids are going to play hard for him. They're going to be coached up well and prepared for those special situations that like the overtime game plays last year on both sides of the ball. So ultimately we got to play good, clean football, and I know that's what he's preaching to his team as well. And I think both teams will be prepared to do that.
Coach, I think you're right. They always are. When these two teams meet, they're ready to go. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and talk to me for a few minutes and answer a few questions. Good luck Friday night. The Russellville Golden Tigers are going to be rolling into Dafford Smith Stadium, and we'll be covering it on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. Coach, thanks again. Have a great day.
Thank you. God bless. Talk to you later.
For decades, Walker Brothers in Baileyton has been...
What do you say, everybody? Mick Gillespie from the Bama Tailgate.
We have one of the coolest places right here in Cullman. It's Cleaning and More Cullman on County Road 437. Cleaning and More Cullman has reliable and professional residential and commercial cleaning services tailored to your needs. And I know because we use Cleaning and More Cullman at the Warhurst Team Realtors for our buyers and sellers. Cleaning and More Cullman is more than just cleaning supplies. They have janitorial supplies like trash can liners of all sizes, cleaning supplies, mops, brooms, paper towels, towels, they have it all. Plus concession stand and restaurant supplies like cups, cutleries, plates, to-go containers, bags, straws, nacho trays, even popcorn bags. Cleaning and More Cullman has it all. Need climate control storage? How about 10 by 10, 10 by 15, and 10 by 20 units? And they even have the U-Haul trucks to carry your stuff. You can check them out at cleaningandmorecullman.com. You can get info at cleaningandmorecullman.com, or the way I like, you can dial them up at 256-736-9944. 256-736-9944. Cleaning and More Cullman, County Road 437, under the big white sign with the U-Hauls.
Cracked windshield? Don't wait. Call the pros at Odin's Auto Glass in Cullman. From chips to full replacements, Odin's gets you back on the road fast. With honest prices, top quality glass, and service you can trust. Locally owned, family run, and proud to serve Cullman and North Alabama for over 40 years. Odin's Auto Glass, where safety meets service. You can call 256-734-2800 or stop by their location on Highway 31 North in Cullman. Odin's Auto Glass, we'll see you through it. Proud sponsors of the Cullman County Sports Network.
At Plus One Heating and Air, we believe in more than just fixing your HVAC system. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to providing top-notch service with a smile. Whether it's installation, repairs, or maintenance, you can trust Plus One Heating and Air to get the job done right the first time.
I've never experienced service like this before. Plus One Heating and Air not only fixed my heating system promptly, they also ensured everything was running smoothly. They truly care about their customers.
So when you're in need of heating and air services, remember the company that's willing to walk that extra mile for you. Plus One Heating and Air, where trust meets exceptional service.
You know, you're at 5-0 right now, coming off a bye week. What were your takeaways from that game against Lawrence County?
You know, again, I think for us, it's always about us to continue to get better. And you know, you want to take a bye week and hopefully try to get your legs up under you a little bit since you're at the midseason. You know, so each year we give our kids off a couple of days. You know, but also you got to balance that with still putting in the work. And I felt like our coaches did a good job with that. Our kids did a good job with that. You know, we were on the field and really just doing what we do and hopefully, you know, continue to make a step forward in who we are.
You know, last year this Russellville team took you to 3 overtimes. That game was a classic, maybe the best game I've ever called on the radio. Does the memory of that game last year and what an epic game it was, is it a distraction this year coming into this Russellville game?
You know, as awesome as something like that is to be a part of, you know, I think all coaches on both sides would probably talk as far as like you just move on because you got so much on your plate each and every week. You know, you move past that game and you move to the next one and you start getting ready again. And so I don't know if too many games linger on so much, but I don't know about a distraction. No, you know, we have tremendous respect for Russellville and know what they're going to bring to the table. You know, definitely a physical team and a tough team. So, you know, we know what we're getting into, so we're focused on this one.
What was your focus going into the bye week? You've got some time, you know, a little bit of time off, get some people healed up. What were you looking to accomplish in that time off?
You know, the biggest thing, again, is just us, you know, and just taking the next step, just little things. You know, we've made some mistakes throughout the early part of the year, like most people have. And I think the teams that can figure out what those things are and can you get them corrected and can you take another step forward in some things that you're doing? Sure, in bye weeks, everybody maybe puts a wrinkle or two in. But, you know, a wrinkle's not going to win you a game and a wrinkle's not going to win many games. You know, it may get you a first down. You got to be good at what you do. And we really focused on that and just continue to take the next step.
If you could call any game on your schedule a rivalry game, I would call this a rivalry game. What is your offense going to have to do Friday night to really, you know, dominate and impose their will up front?
I just think it's got to, you know, the team who can be the most physical, you know. I don't think you can't get away from that. We feel like, you know, Russellville's going to be a very sound team. They're going to line up right. They're going to do things right. And they're going to do that on both sides of the ball. So it's going to be the team that's able to line up and be in the right spot, but then playing physical and making play after play. I think the team who's most consistent in doing that will be able to find some success.
Coach, it's always a war. Whenever Fairview and Russellville get together, it's always a dogfight. I expect it's going to be the same. Good luck this Friday and bring home a win. Thank you, Coach, for taking time to speak to us.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for being here.
And that was Coach Redding here on the Fairview Aggies Sports Network.
A&D
Hey, Coleman fans, when it's game time, it's pizza time, and nobody brings the flavor like Pasquale's Pizza, a Coleman tradition with the original recipe since 1968. We're talking fresh, made from scratch dough, zesty signature sauce, and a mountain of melty cheese. Still made with the same recipe you've loved for over 55 years. You can dine in or carry out and taste the hometown tradition that's been winning since day one. Pasquale's Pizza, a Coleman tradition, and still making it the way we used to, because that's how Coleman likes it.
In today's world, broadband internet is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, the large cable and phone companies only provide broadband internet where it's profitable for them. For the rest of us, there's Cyber Broadband. Providing internet service since 2004, Cyber utilizes a small radio antenna to deliver broadband where cable and DSL don't go. You can join the 21st century today with Cyber Broadband, supporting streaming, VPN access, and everything else you've been wanting to do with that slow internet connection. It's Cyber Broadband for the win. They can be found online at cyberbroadband.net or look them up on Facebook.
When it comes to securing a home loan, you want someone who knows the ropes and can guide you every step of the way. That's where Josh Phillips of Maven Mortgage comes in.
I'm Josh Phillips with Maven Mortgage Group. You can reach me at 256-338-2920. And whether it's your first time buying a home or your fifth time, we'd love the opportunity to serve you and your family in all your home financing needs.
Josh Phillips and Maven Mortgage. Their name says it all. Experience you can trust, knowledge that works for you. With one phone call, you can take the next step toward your dream home with Josh Phillips of Maven Mortgage. Your home, your future. Josh Phillips at Maven Mortgage. 256-338-2920. 256-338-2920. NMLS number 338177.
I agree. Priceville's on a roll. Hopefully there'll be none, if not before we get to play them, shortly thereafter, like that game.
Well, if you're wondering how the picks stand so far this season, currently I'm leading with a record of 20-3. Dad is right behind me with 13-2. Charlie at 11-4, and Eric is bringing up the rear with 6-2.
Eric always brings up the rear.
Right. We're going to take a quick break. Going to be about a minute, 30 seconds. We'll be right back after these messages on the Fairview Aggies Sports Network.
Looking to buy or sell your home? You can trust the team that treats you like family.
We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at SR4 Realty, a husband and wife real estate duo with deep roots and unmatched knowledge of the market.
We know every corner, every neighborhood, and what it takes to get you the best deal.
And our top priority, you. From your first showing to final closing, we're by your side every step of the way. Because when you work with us, you're not just a client, you're family. We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at SR4 Realty. Real estate with heart, hustle, and hometown care.
You can find us on Facebook or Instagram at the Warhurst Team Realtors.
Live 95 is brought to you in part by Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, now with several locations across the state, but still located in the heart of Cullman County. They are a proud sponsor of Cullman Community Radio on Live 95. Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, Cullman drivers. Are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Cullman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Cullman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
The lights have come back on now. Fairview is behind their inflatable. Russellville is not down behind theirs yet. And here comes the captains for the Aggies. Number 16, Zayden Cruz is one of them. As I get the numbers, I'll get them to you guys. Colt Redding is going to be one of the captains. Big number 70, Andrew Latham, the senior offensive and defensive lineman, will be one of the captains. Hello. And Braxton Brown, number 53, will be one of the captains. And Brown is somebody who has definitely been stepping it up. We've been calling his name a lot here recently. Still waiting on the captains coming down from Russellville. And the Spirit line is almost out to about the 40-yard line. Okay. Well, just roll with it. Okay. This game, Dad, this is a huge rivalry for these two teams.
It is, Chris. It's turned into a big rivalry the last 3 or 4 years. And, you know, there's some similarities here.
Big ones.
Their coach's son is a quarterback. Our coach's son is a quarterback.
And I want to say something about that, because right now when people are hearing that, I'm sure somebody is
daddy
thinking
ball.
Daddy ball, but nothing could be further from the case.
Well, I'm sure Russellville's not that case either.
No.
Because
The
you
stats
take
show it.
the best player and put him in, you know, that position, best quarterback that you've got. And if so be it, it's your dad's the coach. It's, you know, it's not because that's why you got the job. It's because you earned the job.
Well, and we're talking about the sophomore quarterback for Russellville, Whit Goodwin. He's head coach's son. And what I will say about that, what you get when you have a coach's son playing quarterback is you get somebody who watches film like another coach.
Yeah.
And, you know, the team that I coached this year that my son played on, the quarterback on that team was the head coach's son as well. And, I mean, it was like having another coach on the field.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Captains for the Golden Tigers, it looks like Tide Rogers will be one of them. Big number 70, 79. I can't get the numbers on the other Russellville players. That Russellville offense is going to be led by sophomore quarterback Whit Goodwin. He's 78 of 112 attempts for a 696 percentage, 908 yards, 9 TDs, and 5 touchdowns. Very similar to the stats that Cole Redding puts up, Dad.
Yeah, very similar.
You know, his main targets are going to be the seniors. Number 4, James Devaney, 21 receptions, 229 yards, 2 touches. Also, Bryson Cooper, another senior. He's got 12 receptions for 228 yards and 3 touchdowns. And he's got a much longer reception at 66. The running back out of the backfield for the Golden Tigers is Terrace Davis. He's a good receiver as well. You know, he's going to be carrying the rock. He averages about 5 yards a carry, and he's got 4 touchdowns, Dad, on the ground so far this year. Very, very dangerous running back. Very dangerous offense, I would say. Looks very balanced, similar to what we run here at Fairview. And here comes the Golden Tigers through their inflatable, and their band a little late on the cue. Finally they came in, Dad. I was going to say I didn't get the no music for a second. Here comes the Aggies through their inflatable now. Well, we're going to take a quick break, about a minute and 11 seconds. We'll be back with the start of the kickoff on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect place to have dinner or choosing a good night's sleep over binge-watching TV all night. It feels really good to make the right insurance decisions, too. That's why State Farm agent Tisha Brewer is right here in Cullman County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Tisha will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages, so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Tisha Brewer, it's easy to make the right choice.
I'm Tisha at Tisha Brewer State Farm. We're located behind Cook's Pest Control at 909 Fisher Street. You can reach us at 256-734-4645. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Powering the good life. That's what Cullman Electric Cooperative does. Reliable, affordable electricity to keep your home running and Sprout Fiber Internet to keep you connected with blazing fast Wi-Fi for home, school, and work. They are proud to support the student athletes, cheerleaders, and band members who bring energy and pride to our community every single day. Cullman Electric Cooperative and Sprout Fiber Internet, powering the good life.
Colt Redding's got the ball on the tee and getting ready to kick it deep. Or it could be a pooch. There's no telling. There's a kick. It's a short pooch kick. Fair catch. Signal for and caught at the 27-yard line. Russellville will take over there, and they'll be going from left to right, Dad, in front of us. Russellville wearing black pants, black helmets, white jerseys with black numbers.
Broadcasting from the Plus One Heating and Air Studio.
You're listening to Live 95, Cullman's independent radio, WRJMLP, Cullman.
Sophomore quarterback Whit Goodwin will lead the Russellville Golden Tigers onto the field. He's got Terrace Davis in the backfield beside him. Shotgun takes a snap, hands it to Davis, goes off left guard. Gets by one, but doesn't get by big number 70. We called his name a few minutes ago as a captain, Dad. Andrew Latham on the tackle after about a 4-yard gain.
Them Latham brothers, man, they stay busy.
They certainly do.
Offense, defense, makes no difference.
It's going to be second down at about 6 now. Ball's on the 31-yard line. Goodwin in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion. He's going to fake the handoff, looks left, going deep. And overthrows his receiver. Very, very dangerous throw right there, Dad. The closest man to it was Jordan Ellis. He nearly had a pick.
Yeah, he even overthrew him, but he had position on him probably 2 steps.
It's going to be third down at about 6 now. And the Aggies looking to dial up the pressure on the Golden Tigers. They look to the sideline now to change the play. There's a snap. He's going to throw it out to his right. Big hold on the edge and a big-time hit by Colt Redding. The coaches are screaming for a flag, but they're not going to get it. And that's going to be a Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for Russellville. And, man, that was a missed call, Dad.
Oh, that was 2 missed calls. They tackled 2 defenders right there at the corner. Didn't block them, tackled them, and put both of them down on the ground. Laid on them.
It's going to be first down and 10 now. Ball's going to be spotted on about the 44-yard line. Goodwin's in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap, fakes a handoff, looks to his left, has a man caught at the 40, the 30, the 20. Got one man to beat. 10-5, touchdown, Golden Tigers. Big time pitch and catch, Dad, for 60 yards. And it was to Daniel Acott, the junior wide receiver. 60-yard touchdown for the Golden Tigers. Man, that was a good pitch and catch.
That was.
Waiting for the extra point. There's the kick. It's up, and the kick is good. 11:07 left in the first. Fairview down 7-0 to Russellville. We'll be right back after this 17-second commercial break.
Guthrie's Auto Service has been providing quality automotive service since 1985. Located in Cullman on Eva Road, just north of 157, Guthrie's Auto Service is a AAA approved and Napa Auto Care Center, meaning their repair work is warranted up to 3 years or 36,000 miles, and because they're part of the Napa Auto Care Network, their work is also warranted at over 14,000 Napa Auto Care locations across the country. Terry Guthrie and his team are award-winning, collecting Napa's Auto Care Center of the Year for the Nashville Distribution Center and a People's Choice Award in 2020. More information is online at Guthrie'sAutoservice.net.
And
picked up the first down.
Picked up the first down, kept the plays going, and well, I hope it doesn't turn into other games that we have had this year and last year where we have seeing-eye referees.
Right. Well, now they're getting ready to kick it off to Fairview. Back deep, we've got Colt Redding, he's back deep. Jay Stevens is back there with him. I tried to look up who this kicker is for Russellville, and they do not have a number on him.
I think they picked him up at UNA on the way down.
Well, there's a good line drive kick, batted down at the 35, and covered there.
Number 8.
That was Rex Chandler with a heads-up play by the senior, Dad.
That was a low line drive kick.
It's going to be first down and 10 from about the 37-yard line. Colt Redding comes out. He's got Jake Harper in the backfield next to him, and Dad, that's about as good as you're going to get. It's hard to get a running back better than Jake Harper.
Jake Harper is leading in a whole bunch of categories, I would say, in 6A.
Colt Redding of his shotgun. He's going to hand it to Harper on the left. Got a big seam. Across the 40, lowers his shoulder, and bulls his way up to about the 44-yard line. Good pickup there by the senior, Dad, about 7 yards, and they're going hurry up back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be second down and 3. Redding takes a snap. He's going to run the option. Options it off to Harper on the left, across the 50 up to about the 46-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 10 and a Branding Iron Steakhouse. First down for the Aggies. Connor Scott comes on the field now. Aiden Batts comes off. Harper stays out there. Actually, cancel that. That's Rex Chandler is in the backfield now with Colt Redding. The senior is an excellent running back. They'll give it to him on the right. He gets by one man up to the 44, driving his legs. He's going to pick up about 3 yards, Dad. Very hard run.
That was closed up. He was lucky to get 3 out of it.
Well, he was. Good defense there by the Russellville Golden Tigers. Playing a 30 front, they filled that lane quick. Chandler stays out there, second down, about 7. Colt Redding stands in the middle of the purple F on the 50-yard line. Sends a man in motion. Going from right to left. He's going to run to his right. He runs it himself. Across the 40. Across the 30. Has a seam
man.
20 to the 10.
Yeah.
The 5. Touchdown, Aggies. 43-yard run by Colt Redding. And that puts the Aggies on the board. Big time run by the senior. So with 9:23 left in the first quarter, Fairview answers back, but we got a flag. Oh, man. I did not see that, Dad.
I didn't either. What do you call?
It looks like they're calling a hold. Oh, boy. So that takes a 43-yard run off the board, and it takes the points off the board as well. It's going to bring up second down and about 14 now. And Jake Harper back out there. Aiden Batts is back on the field. We've got Jay Stevens, Connor Scott, Aiden Batts lined up, trips to the near side. Jake Harper is in the shotgun right next to Colt Redding. Lined up to his right. There's the snap. He's going to fake the handoff, runs it himself, and he's going to lose a couple of yards. Nowhere to go. It's going to bring up third down and very long, Dad. And the officials already playing a big role in this game so far.
Yeah, they are. The seeing eye officials. They see nothing.
9 minutes left in the first. Russellville leads 7-0. Fairview comes to the line of scrimmage now. 10 seconds on the play clock. Colt Redding's going to fake the handoff. He's got Jay Stevens in the flats at the 50. Gets by one. Up to the 45. Up to about the 43-yard line. Good reception of about 9 yards there, Dad. It's going to bring up fourth down and 7.
Offense is still out there. I believe they're going to go for it, Chris.
This part of the field, they very well might.
It's a little bit too far for a field goal, but it's really, really too short turn the ball over on a punt.
Well, and you got Jay Stevens as a punter. He could boom them 70 yards.
Yeah.
They're going to go for it.
They
Two
are.
receivers to the far side. Colt Rating in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He hands it off to Chandler. It's a halfback pass. Chandler's got a man downfield. Caught. Aiden Batts catches it. Touchdown, Aggies. 45-yard touchdown pass from Rex Chandler to Aiden Batts.
Who threw that, Chris?
That was Rex Chandler, the backup running back, and threw that to Aiden Batts, number 28. That's about a 45-yard touchdown, Dad.
That was pretty.
And now we wait on the kick. No flags on that one. The kick is up. And looks like it barely got across. It's good. 7:53 left in the first. Fairview ties it up 7-7. We'll be right back after this break on the Fairview Aggies Sports Network.
In 1952, 7 men at an aluminum plant banded together and started Lister Hill Credit Union with only $5 each. Today, more than 92,000 have joined us, continuing the legacy of supporting themselves and the community through Lister Hill. It's all about we and what we can do together.
Cullman Appliance Repair is now Cullman Appliance and HVAC Repair, now servicing your heating and air needs as well. Servicing most models and brands, they can be found on Facebook or Google for those appliance or HVAC repair needs. Proudly supporting Cullman area athletics and collegiate football. When that appliance or HVAC system frustrates you and you're in need of a repairman, Robert Brantley and his team are ready to help. They're available via call or text at 256-507-3415 or on Facebook, Google, or online at CullmanApplianceRepair.com. Alabama HVAC number 22238.
Hooch kick. It's going to be fair caught at the 32-yard line. Russellville takes over there. Dad, Russellville's got a big crowd across
Yes,
the
they
way.
do. You know, I said we're already in front of the field house, standing room only. They just about are about 90% full over there.
It's beautiful weather for football.
Yeah, it's kind of got a little coolness to it, sort of a fall.
It kind of
feel.
feels like fall just a bit.
Yeah. We brought our sweatshirts just in case.
Whit Goodwin leads his team back onto the field, the sophomore quarterback. He's a bit of a gunslinger. He's got an arm, and he'll put it out there. He's in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He hands it off to his running back, left side. He's got a little bit of a crease. He's across the 40, across the 50, dragging tacklers up to the 45. And, man, that's a good 20-yard run for Taurus Davis. And that's a Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for the Golden Tigers. That's a good-looking young running back there, Dad.
Can't hear you.
I said that's a good-looking young running back there.
Yeah, it is.
Number 24. He's going to split out wide to the left now. No running backs in the formation, just the quarterback. Got spread formation. Now they're going to send him in they're going to roll out to the left, trying to complete it. He's got his man. It's going to be up to about the 31-yard line. It's a pickup, Dad, of about 12 yards and another Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for the Golden Tigers. Goodwin lines up in the shotgun. He's got Davis beside him. Two receivers to the near side. He's going to fake the handoff, looks to his left, almost picked off.
It was almost.
Complete up to about the 26-yard line. That's going to be picked up of about 7.
That was a very dangerous. That was a very dangerous pass, Chris.
It was. It's going to be second down, about 4 to go. Goodman in the shotgun, Davis beside him. Now they're changing the plays. 3 wide receivers to the near side, going from left to right in front of us. Now they're changing plays again. Play clock down to 5. Takes the snap, hands it to Davis, goes off right guard.
He's going to be
lowers
close.
his shoulder. He's going to be down to about the 21-yard line. Very close to the marker. Let's see where they spot it, Dad. It's going to be a pickup of 4. They're going to say he's wait, no. There it is. They gave it to him. That's a Branding Iron Steakhouse. First down for the Golden Tigers. Davis is not the biggest of backs, but very quick.
He's extremely quick.
Goodman takes a snap, hands it to Davis, and he goes nowhere. Brought down by Jake Harper from behind. That play will go for no yardage.
Well, Jake was on that one.
Man, he was all over that like a hair in a biscuit, man. You just
about
couldn't get away from him. That'll bring up second down and 10. Ball at about the 21-yard line. Goodman in the shotgun. He's got Davis beside him. He'll fake the handoff, swing pass out to his left, complete, big hold. They basically tackled our guy on the edge, and no flags. No flags.
Oh, my gosh.
That's about a 15-yard pickup and a Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for the Golden Tigers.
I reckon they've changed the rules on blocking, Chris. You can just go ahead and run up there and run through them, put your arms around them, throw them to the ground.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much what they're letting happen. It's first and goal now. Ball spotted on about the 3. Goodman takes a snap. He's going to run it himself. Now a flag comes in. Goodman goes
probably
for nothing.
Probably on us.
Well, it might be a sympathy flag where they say, hey, we messed up last time. We'll get you back this play. Holding call, and it's going to go against Russellville. Yo, it's funny, Dad. I didn't see a holding call right there.
No, I didn't either. But then again, they didn't get a lot of yardage, so, you know, it didn't hurt them.
That's going to move the ball back to about the 12-yard line. It'll be first and goal now from the 12. Goodman in the shotgun. He's got Davis beside him to his right. Blitz being shown by Fairview. Russellville changing the play. Play clock down to 10. 4:30 left in the first quarter. Score 7-7. All tied up. There's the snap. Goodman looks to his right, and it is almost picked off. Aiden Batts was the nearest man to it. Little bit of miscommunication there between the wide receiver and the quarterback, Dad.
Yeah, it looks like that wide receiver held up instead of falling through, and quarterback threw it like he was following through. He was almost got picked by Batts.
That quarterback threw a dart.
Yeah, he did.
It's going to bring up second down now and second and goal from about the 12. Goodman in the shotgun takes the snap, throws to his right, looking downfield, has a man, can't get him. Tried to connect with his big senior wide receiver, Bryson Cooper, and just couldn't connect with him. It's going to be third and goal from the 12 now.
That ball, that fade was thrown just a little bit too far, Chris. Had he caught it, he would have been out of bounds.
4:14 left in the first. Score 7-7. Goodman now in the shotgun. Davis beside him. 3 receivers to the far side. Now they're changing the play. Play clock down to 5. Better get it in a hurry, guys, too. And they're going to call a timeout. We're going to take one as well. 4:14 left in the first. The score 7-7. We'll be right back in about a minute and 4 seconds. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
Founded in 1887, Cullman Savings Bank serves the people of Cullman with a full line of banking services. One of those services is their Legacy Checking Account, available to those 50-plus, military, teachers, policemen, and firefighters. It features no monthly service charge, interest earned on any balance, free paper or e-statements, and 2 free boxes of checks per year, along with other features. You can stop by any one of 4 convenient locations and ask them about the Legacy Checking Account, or visit www.cullmansavingsbank.com for more information. Cullman Savings Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
When life takes an unexpected turn, you need attorneys who understand. At Cox, Stansberry, and Kinsley, LLC, we focus on disability and personal injury cases with compassion and proven results. With offices in Cullman and Birmingham, we have the local roots to guide you and the nationwide reach to fight for you. We are available at cskattorneys.com or by phone at 800-930-1205. Cox, Stansberry, and Kinsley, LLC, local roots, nationwide reach. And you're listening to the Fairview Aggies Sports Network right here on Live 95, Cullman's independent radio.
And big-time contact at the end of that play. Some guys getting up slow, Dad.
Hey, he had 3 guys that was right there around him. 2 of them hit him.
4th down and goal from the 12. Kicker comes on the field now.
Is that the big kicker?
That is their big kicker.
Okay, we don't have a number, folks, so we can't tell you who it is, but he's a big guy. He looks like a tight end or a lineman.
It's going to be a 30-yard kick from the far hash. There's the snap. The kick is up.
No good.
No good. No good. 4:02 left in the first. And Fairview, the official 212 insurance group air horn actually messed up that kick, Dad.
I think you're right.
That's the newest thing offered by 212 Insurance is the 212 Insurance air horn. You can get that to any of your local sporting events.
And you can take it to youth football games because
right.
I'm sure the parents would love it.
Absolutely. You know, they threw me out one year when I brought baboozalas, those
I remember
soccer
that.
horns. Colt Redding comes onto the field now. 4 minutes left in the first. The score 7-7. Ball's going to be spotted on the 20-yard line. He's got Jake Harper beside him. Harper's got a couple of good runs, but hasn't really been able to bust that long one yet.
You know, they had 4 first downs in that drive, Chris, and come back with 0 points.
Gotta love it. Quick pass. Harper's out to Aiden Batts. It's caught out in the flat. It's going to be about an 8-yard gain. Good pitch and catch out to Batts, Dad.
That was a quick pass, too.
It was.
He didn't have to wait for it to develop. He just stood up and caught the ball.
Colt Redding stays out there in the shotgun. Jake Harper's beside him. He's got several really good receivers on this team. I mean, his receiving core is solid. Blitz being shown. Jay Stevens goes in motion. They hand it off to Harper.
Up the middle.
Left side. He plants his foot, goes to his right, picks up about 9 yards, and a Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for the Aggies. I thought that one might go, Dad.
Yeah, there was 2 guys that were closing on him. One of them tied him up. The other one finished him off. But that was a big hole he come through. It was linebacker and safety, I believe, that tackled him.
He's going to move the ball up to about the 39-yard line. 2:59 left in the first. Score 7-7. Fairview shifts. Russellville shifts with them. Now they're going to take a snap, roll it out to the right, and it's going to be waiting on a signal. Incomplete. Trying to get it out to Connor Scott. Just couldn't quite get it to him, Dad.
That was Connor Scott, wasn't it, number 5?
It was. Jay Stevens in the backfield now. Colt Redding looks to the sideline. Now they send him out to the near side. 3 receivers to the near side. Harper's in the backfield. He'll get the handoff, goes to the right. Gets through one defender up to about the 44-yard line. And good run there by Harper. Not a big lane, but he picked up 5 yards, Dad.
He did. You know, when Jake gets hands on that ball, he turns into a battering ram. You're not going to just go up and grab him and pull him down. You're going to pay the price for getting close to him because he will run you over, and
Absolutely.
He is a load.
Well, and he is a load. He doesn't stop when the first guy hits him.
No.
There's a snap. They hand it to Jake. He goes off right guard. He's going to be tripped up at the 50. Pickup of about 6 and a Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for the Aggies. Dad, he had one guy to beat, and he's in the end zone, and that guy made a shoestring tackle.
He sure did. That's the only way you could get him one-on-one just about, is get him really, really low, ankles.
Ball will be spotted at the far hash mark. right on the 50-yard line. Harper stays in the ball game. 2 receivers to the near side. Minute 42 left in the first. Redding takes a snap, rolls to his left. He's going to run, lowers his shoulder, gets up to about the 46-yard line. Pick up a 4 for the senior quarterback. Good hard run on first down, Dad. They hurry back up to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Chandler is on the field now at running back. He's going to line up at Colt Redding's right. Colt Redding has 3 receivers to his right. He's going to hand it off to Chandler on the left on an RPO, and he'll get shot down after a 3-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 1 yard, Dad.
Under a minute left in the first quarter, Chris. They're about 2 yards away from first down. Maybe 1.
Braxton Duncan on the tackle again for Russellville. That middle linebacker, he's all over the field. Chandler lines up beside the quarterback. They're going to run the option. They're going to pitch it to him. He gets it to the edge, to the 40. Gets across to the 39. That's a pickup of 3, and he only needed 2. That's a first down for the Aggies. A Branding Iron Steakhouse first down. Keep those chains moving and keep that offense on the field, boys. Jake Harper checks into the ball game now. Also checking onto the field is another offensive lineman.
Kilpatrick, Braxton Kilpatrick.
They like to get him out there when they kind of go that big formation to get an extra lineman.
Yeah, he's a junior. He's 6 foot.
They're going to hand it off to Jake on the left side. He's got a block. He's across the 40 up to the 35. He'll be chopped down at about the 33-yard line. Pick up a 5 for Harper, Dad.
15 seconds left in the first quarter, Chris. They're lining up real quick. Now, it looks like they're going to let it go. No.
5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
There's the snap. Oh. Well, that's going to do it. That'll be the end of the first quarter. At the end of one quarter, the score is 7-7, but Fairview is driving. We'll be right back in about a minute 17. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
Are you looking for a reliable ride at the lowest prices in town with financing? PNC Auto has you covered. Finance options for all credit types, good, bad, or ugly. Plus, a free vehicle report is available for each listing. You can get pre-qualified today online at mypcauto.com. And they offer a free 90-day powertrain warranty or free maintenance for a year. No, we're not kidding. Chad Johnson and Paul Carpenter are ready to help you drive away happy today. Chad is available at 256-493-2491, or Paul can be reached at 256-339-9932. PNC Auto on Highway 278 just past the Methodist Church, or online at mypcauto.com.
Are you thinking about adding a new fence or gate to your property? At Heatherly Fence Company, they are your trusted, licensed, and insured contractor right here in Cullman, Alabama. From privacy fences to custom gates, we'll make your vision a reality. Ben is available today at 256-841-2009. You can stop by Heatherly Fence Company on Facebook to see the beautiful transformations they've done for your neighbors.
For Greer, joined by my broadcast partner, Joe Greer, and Dad. Man, it's been like watching two heavyweight boxers throw body blows at each other in that first quarter.
You know what's really scary about this, Chris?
What's that?
They look just like we do. They have the same urgency. They got the same key players. You know, it's going to be a real fight.
Jake Harper lines up to his right. He's going to take the handoff going to his left, turning his legs, lowers his shoulder, driving up over the 30, down to about the 27, and that's going to be enough for a Branding Iron Steakhouse. First down for the Aggies on a 7-yard pickup by Jake. It's going to be first down and 10. Ball spotted at the 27. Harper stays in the ball game, lines up to Redding's left. He's going to fake the handoff. Redding runs it off the left guard, lowers his shoulder, maybe gets a yard. They're going to give him a yard, Dad. Not a lot there. That was good defense there by the Russellville Golden Tigers.
Yeah, it really was. They plugged that hole up in a hurry.
Jake Harper stays out there. 2nd down and 9. Colt Redding of his shotgun takes a snap. Quick throw out to the left to Scott. Scott's got it complete out in the flat. He's going to get forward very close to the marker. Let's see where they spot him. They're going to say a pickup of 9, Dad, to Scott.
Looked like he made it a little further than that to me, Chris, from where I am. But
it's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. You know, good thing about that 3rd and 1, Dad, is you got probably the most dangerous back in 5A.
Yeah.
And he's in the shotgun by Colt Redding. He'll get the ball going to the right, cuts back to his left, gets behind a blocker at the 15, picks his way up to about the 14-yard line, and that's a pickup of about 8 yards there for Harper and a Branding Iron Steakhouse. 1st down for the Aggies. A lot of first downs on this drive.
There is, I agree.
Like seeing that. Harper stays on the field. The ball's going to be spotted about the 17. 10 minutes left in the first half. Redding's going to take a snap, runs behind Harper. Diving forward up to about the 5-yard line. Good hard run. And let's see how many yards. They're going to give him 8 yards on that, Dad. It'll bring up 2nd down and 2. Good run by Colt. Gotta love those 8-yard pickups on 1st and 10.
It gives you a whole lot of leeway in what you want to call and what you get to work there.
Harper lines up to his left. Redding hands it off to him. Plants his foot, cuts back to his left, and that's going to be a pickup of about a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 1 now for the Aggies. The ball spotted on about the 4. They need to get to the 3 for a 1st down. But, you know, if you get 4 yards, you get a touchdown. So
yeah, you're right there at the doorstep. If we go ahead and give it to Jake again, or you can throw a quick pass out the corner.
They have been keying on Jake. A lot of guys in the box. They're going to hand it off to Jay Stevens on the end around. He's going to be very close. Touchdown, Aggies! Jay Stevens on the 4-yard run for the touchdown. Well, that time, Dad, they used Jake Harper as a decoy, and they got it in the end zone. Colt Redding comes on to attempt the extra point. Fairview leads 13-7. Gotta love the sound of that. I love that sound. Well, let's make it 14-7. There's the kick.
I believe it's
good. Snap. Kick is up. Kick is good. 8:53 left in the first half. Fairview takes the lead 14-7. We'll be back in about 1 minute and 8 seconds. You're listening to the Fairview Aggies Sports Network.
Hey Cullman drivers, are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Cullman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Cullman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
Broadcasting from the Plus One Heating and Air Studio with a transmitter as powerful as a hairdryer. Hey, we got it on high. This is Live 95, Cullman's independent radio. WRJM-LP, Cullman, Alabama.
Stadium, 8:53 left in the first half. And there's a deep kick by Colt Redding into the end zone where it will not be fielded. And we've got a little extracurriculars going on, little chippiness, Dad. Not that we did not expect that in this ball game.
Surprised it took as long as it did to happen.
Right. I mean, these two teams really do not like each other. And as somebody who's had a lifelong dislike for Russellville, I can certainly understand.
Yeah, back in your day. Back in your day, I can remember some of your affection for Russellville.
Goodwin comes out. He's in the shotgun. Two receivers to either side. Now they send a man in motion. Takes a snap. He hands it off. And it's going to go for about a yard gain. That dangerous little running back, Davis, he gave him the ball in a handoff, but well defended.
Sorry about not being on the air there, Chris. I had put my sweatshirt on. I thought I'd make it to the half, but I didn't. It's getting cool.
I like it. I kind of like this coolness. I'm ready for fall.
I got ruined when I was in Alaska. I can't take cold anymore.
Davis lines up to Goodwin's left. Goodwin in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Davis off the left guard. Good play. Brought down quickly. Tackle made.
Number 50.
It's going to bring up third down and about 4. 6-yard pickup for the running back, Davis. Quarterback takes a snap, looks downfield, has a man at the 50. It's caught up to the 45, to the 40. That's going to be about a 40-yard completion, Dad. And that was to his main target, the senior James Devaney. 40-yard reception by Devaney. And a Branding Arch Steakhouse first down for the Golden Tigers.
They would have had play action that, and everybody went in except that guy who went out and caught the ball.
They hand it to Davis, going around the left side. Lowers his shoulder. He's across the 35, up to about the 32. This young man is a very impressive running back. 8 yards on first down, Dad.
Yeah, he's quick, and it looks like he's pretty solid, too. He's not a real big guy.
Not easy to bring down, but he's got that quick burst. Second down and 2. Goodwin in the shotgun. 6:50 left in the first half. They send a man in motion. He takes it, hands it to Davis, goes off right guard, across the 30, up to the Bafa 29. That'll be enough to move the chains and enough for a Branding Iron Steakhouse. First down for the Golden Tigers. Pickup of about 4, Dad. And Davis is at 50 yards rushing right now.
Wow.
But we've done well to hold him to that. Ball's going to be spotted on the 29. Now they're looking to change for play. 13 seconds left on the play clock. 6:15 left in the first half. Fairview leads 14-7. Russellville driving. Goodwin in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Davis. Goes off the left guard. Has a seam.
Got a
the
hold.
20 down to the 15, and that's going to be a pickup of about 15 yards in a Branding Iron Steakhouse. First down for the Golden Tigers. They keep running back to that left guard, Dad.
Yes,
they must see a matchup that they really like right there.
Either that or they got a stud left guard.
Well, we're about to find out on this play. Goodwin lines up in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right. Looks back to his left now. Everybody's covered. Now he's being chased. Rolls back to his right, and it is tipped and almost intercepted. Had a man in the end zone, could not connect. Well defended by the Aggies. I think that was Jay Stevens that got his hands on that one, Dad.
I couldn't tell from here, Chris.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and use my prerogative and say that was Jay Stevens. I think it was Jay Stevens, and on retrospect, we're going to say it was Jay Stevens.
I think you're right.
5:37 left in the first half. He's going to hand it off to Davis, goes off the left side. Big play. Big play made. Let me get that number. And here comes a flag. Flags at the end of the play. Braxton Kilpatrick made a big-time tackle for 1 yard. And let's see who they're calling this on. I did not see of course, we don't have our spotter here tonight, Dad.
No, Charlie was busy. He couldn't make it tonight, but we'll find out.
Here's the call. Personal foul.
Yeah,
against Russellville. Hold up. Yeah, right. Repeat the second down, and we're going to move you on back. It seemed like some chippiness. Couldn't tell exactly what happened. Oh, that is a costly penalty, Dad. That's going to move that ball all the way back to the 27-yard line. They've got to go all the way up to about the 5 for a first down. So it's going to be second down at about 22 for the Golden Tigers. Davis in the backfield with Goodwin. 3 receivers to the far side. Blitz coming.
Looking deep.
And looking deep.
Throwing deep.
Protection. Got a man. Touchdown. Holy cow, that was the senior James Devaney. Man, what a throw. 27-yard touchdown to Devaney. And they answer right back. Devaney's got 2 catches at 67 yards. Man, we're going to have to really make an adjustment on that young man. Now the extra point attempt, they come on to attempt it.
How many yards is that, Chris?
27 yards. There's the snap. Kick is up, under pressure, and the kick is good. So with 5:10 left in the first half, the score now 14-14. We'll be right back after these messages on the Fairview Aggies Sports Network.
Cracked windshield? Don't wait. Call the pros at Odin's Auto Glass in Cullman. From chips to full replacements, Odin's gets you back on the road fast. With honest prices, top quality glass, and service you can trust. Locally owned, family run, and proud to serve Cullman and North Alabama for over 40 years. Odin's Auto Glass, where safety meets service. You can call 256-734-2800 or stop by their location on Highway 31 North in Cullman. Odin's Auto Glass, we'll see you through it. Proud sponsors of the Cullman County Sports Network.
At Plus One Heating and Air, we believe in more than just fixing your HVAC system. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to providing top-notch service with a smile. Whether it's installation, repairs, or maintenance, you can trust Plus One Heating and Air to get the job done right the first time.
I've never experienced service like this before. Plus One Heating and Air not only fixed my heating system promptly, they also ensured everything was running smoothly. They truly care about their customers.
So when you're in need of heating and air services, remember the company that's willing to walk that extra mile for you. Plus One Heating and Air, where trust meets exceptional service.
You're listening to the Fairview Aggies Sports Network right here on Live 95, Cullman's independent radio. Game tied at 14-14. What a game.
They got him for trying to jump over the line. I think.
Well, they said it's going to be assessed at the kickoff.
Well, they're kicking off from the Fairview side of the 50.
Yeah,
ball spotted up on the 45. Back deep is Colt Redding. There's a kick, and very deep, lands at the goal line, bounces out of bounds. Fairview takes over, and we'll get it on the 20. Now we need to answer. 5 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half. The score 14-14. And this has been a shootout, Dad.
Well, it's like I said earlier, it's going to be a war. And that's what it's turned into.
Well, we've given up two slants that have cost us touchdowns. So we have to think we'll make an adjustment when we go into half on that. Colt Redding in the shotgun. Rex Chandler is beside him in the backfield. Got 2 receivers to the near side. That's Jay Stevens and Aiden Batts. And 2 receivers to the far side. Can't quite tell a number. Shotgun. Redding takes a snap, hands it to Chandler, going off the left side. And he's going to get spun down after a very short pickup, maybe a yard. It's going to be second down. They're not going to say he picked up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 10, Dad. Hard run.
Yeah, it was.
But, man, I got to give props to this defense. They're playing tough.
Yeah, he ran right into a crowd that time.
4:45 left in the first half. 14-14 is the score. Fairview tied up. Chandler stays out there in the backfield. Colt Redding in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side. He's going to take the snap, rolls to his right. He's got Stevens in the flat, gets it out to Connor Scott at the 30, up to about the 35-yard line. Good 15-yard pickup, and a Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for the Aggies. Good 15-yard pickup, Dad, to Scott.
Gets them back in decent field position now, Chris, where they should have been before that last penalty at the kickoff.
It's going to be 1st and 10 now. Ball's on the 31. Quick throw out to Aiden Batts. He has it at the 30. He's going to get it up to about the 34-yard line. And pickup of about 4. Quick throw right there, Dad.
4 minutes left in the first half, Chris. And it's been about what we expected, back and forth and a war.
It certainly has. Batts has had a good first half, 67 yards receiving and a touchdown. And you're starting to see Colt go his way more and more often. Harper's in the backfield by Redding. They're going to run the option. Quick pitch out to Jake Harper. He stiff arms a man at about the 37, gets up to the 40. And that's going to be a pickup of about 6 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and very short. 3rd down at about a yard, Dad. And another 6 yards for Harper. He's been so close all night long. 63 yards rushing unofficially for the big number 14. Big senior. It's going to be 3rd down about a yard and a half now. 3:10 left in the first half. A score 14-14. Redding in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Harper. Goes off the right guard, and he's hit immediately.
Ooh.
Nowhere to go. Picks up about a half a yard, and, man, that linebacker, again.
Number 31.
That kid is all over the field, and he is a nightmare. And that's Braxton Duncan on the tackle, the sophomore. And for the first time, we're going to see the punt unit come on the field, Dad, for either team.
Is that Chase out there?
Jay Stevens is
That's
out there
what
to
I thought.
punt it, number 21. And he can flip the field. Nobody back deep. Nobody's
dropping
deep.
one now, Chris.
Fourth.
Good kick.
Good kick. Wow.
Over the back of
It's
the
going to
head.
land at about the 15.
And
Bounce
dive.
down to about the 9.
Ooh.
What a kick by Fairview. Well, 2 minutes left in the ball game, or in the first half, and we're going to stay with the action here, Dad, because they're going to come out pretty quick. We got to figure out a way to stop that little running back. That guy is killing us. Davis?
Yeah, he likes. It seems like he likes to run this weak side over here.
He likes to run the left side behind that left guard.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 9 seconds left. Goodwin leads his team onto the field. Davis in the backfield beside him. Some dangerous wide receivers out there. Number 4, Devaney, Bryson Cooper. He's going to hand it off to Davis, going off the right guard. Pickup of about 4. And they're going to say 5. Good run by Davis, Dad. Second down and 5. Goodwin takes a snap. He rolls to his right, looks downfield, has a man, and it is complete. 10-yard completion to Devaney, the senior target, and that's probably his favorite receiver. And I could see why. The young man's got 77 yards receiving in the first half. Minute 32. Going to be first down and 10. That was enough for a Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for the Golden Tigers. Goodwin stays out there with Davis. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far. They send a man in motion. Now they're going to quick screen out to the big time play by Jay Stevens.
Jay Stevens lined him up, Chris. About the time he caught it and got his feet on the ground, Jay Stevens was in his face.
That is a 4-yard loss, and they're going to call a timeout with 1:04 left in the first half. We'll take one as well. The score 14-all. We'll be right back in about 1:27. You're listening to the Fairview Aggies Sports Network.
Hey, Cullman fans, when it's game time, it's pizza time, and nobody brings the flavor like Pasquale's Pizza, a Cullman tradition with the original recipe since 1968. We're talking fresh, made from scratch dough, zesty signature sauce, and a mountain of melty cheese. Still made with the same recipe you've loved for over 55 years. You can dine in or carry out and taste the hometown tradition that's been winning since day one. Pasquale's Pizza, a Cullman tradition, and still making it the way we used to, because that's how Cullman likes it.
In today's world, broadband internet is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, the large cable and phone companies only provide broadband internet where it's profitable for them. For the rest of us, there's Cyber Broadband. Providing internet service since 2004, Cyber utilizes a small radio antenna to deliver broadband where cable and DSL don't go. You can join the 21st century today with Cyber Broadband, supporting streaming, VPN access, and everything else you've been wanting to do with that slow internet connection. It's Cyber Broadband for the win. They can be found online at cyberbroadband.net or look them up on Facebook. Founded in 1887. Cullman Savings Bank serves the people of Cullman with a full line of banking services. One of those services is their legacy checking account, available to those 50-plus, military, teachers, policemen, and firefighters. It features no monthly service charge, interest earned on any balance, free paper or e-statements, and 2 free boxes of checks per year, along with other features. You can stop by any one of 4 convenient locations and ask them about the legacy checking account, or visit www.cullmansavingsbank.com for more information. Cullman Savings Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
And we thank all of our sponsors for Friday Night Live, Fairview Aggies Sports Network, tonight on Cullman's Live 95.5. The game currently 14-14 just before halftime. Also on our YouTube channel, we've got the Good Hope Curry game. Good Hope leading that one 24-0. Now back to the game.
Coverage meets the needs of our community right here.
A home loan. You want someone who knows the ropes and can guide you every step of the way. That's where Josh Phillips of Maven Mortgage comes in.
I'm Josh Phillips with Maven Mortgage Group. You can reach me at 256-338-2920. And whether it's your first time buying a home or your 5th time, we would love the opportunity to serve you and your family in all your home financing needs.
Josh Phillips and Maven Mortgage. Their name says it all. Experience you can trust, knowledge that works for you. With one phone call, you can take the next step toward your dream home with Josh Phillips of Maven Mortgage. Your home, your future. Josh Phillips at Maven Mortgage. 256-338-2920. 256-338-2920. NMLS number 338177.
40 seconds left in the first half. They hustled to the line of scrimmage. Davis goes in motion. Goodwin takes a snap, looks downfield, has a man on the sideline, complete. Gets it out to his senior wide receiver, Cooper, and that's about a 9-yard reception, Dad. And going to bring up second down and very short. Goodwin's going to line up in the shotgun. Taking their time now. Clock is stopped. 29 seconds left. Takes a snap, rolls to his left, looks downfield, and throws it wisely out to the flat where it's complete. Gets up to about the 40-yard line before Jay Stevens runs him out of bounds. After a 4-yard gain to Devaney and another Branding Iron Steakhouse, first down for the Golden Tigers. Goodwin stays in at quarterback in the shotgun. He's got about 120 yards passing in the first half. Drops back, looks out to the flat and has his running back, but it is incomplete. Aiden Batts on the defense. It was complete to Davis, but Davis was not in bounds, Dad. Had a foot on the line.
Yeah, well, we're down to about 18 seconds, Chris.
We are.
And then we've got the half.
Score is 14-14. Fairview will get the ball back after half. Goodwin in the shotgun. Davis beside him. 3 receivers to the far side. Look for some trickery. There's the snap. He drops back, rolls to his right. Looks downfield, and it is
incomplete.
Incomplete. Trying to hook up to the senior, Devaney. Couldn't quite make it. 9 seconds left in the first half. 3rd and 10 now. And the Golden Tigers will take a timeout. Well, we're going to take one as well. We'll be back in about 1 minute and 11 seconds. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network, where it's all tied up, 14-14.
Looking to buy or sell your home? You can trust the team that treats you like family.
We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at SR4 Realty, a husband and wife real estate duo with deep roots and unmatched knowledge of the market.
We know every corner, every neighborhood, and what it takes to get you the best deal.
And our top priority, you. From your first showing to final closing, we're by your side every step of the way. Because when you work with us, you're not just a client, you're family. We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at SR4 Realty. Real estate with heart, hustle, and hometown care.
You can find us on Facebook or Instagram at the Warhurst Team Realtors.
Hey, Cullman drivers. Are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Cullman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Cullman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
I'm waiting to see what the call was on that play, Dad. It looks like they're going to say incomplete by the Sticks. They tried to run a hook and ladder, but it looked like it was complete. And they're saying that he was illegal man downfield. So that's going to come back and takes about a 15-yard gain off the board for the Golden Tigers.
Yeah, for real. That takes them all the way out of field goal range anyhow.
Well, unless you got somebody like Elijah Guyton on your team. Speaking of which, I believe we might get to speak to that young man at halftime. Stay tuned. The former kicker for the Fairview Aggies, current kicker for West Alabama, is going to be joining us in the 2:12 halftime show. Goodwin, 4th down and 5. He's going to hand it off to Davis. Goes off the left guard. Has some running room down to the 22-yard line. And he'll be ran out of bounds there after a pickup of about 10 yards. That will do it. That will take us to halftime. And the score, 14-14.
It's exactly what we expected, Chris.
Well, it certainly is, Dad. And, man, that is tight. And we're going to go over some stats and stuff at half. And both bands coming onto the field. We're going to take a quick break first. We'll be back in about a minute. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network, where Fairview currently is tied 14-all.
Live 95 is brought to you in part by Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, now with several locations across the state, but still located in the heart of Cullman County. They are a proud sponsor of Cullman Community Radio on Live 95. Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect place to have dinner or choosing a good night's sleep over binge watching TV all night. It feels really good to make the right insurance decisions too. That's why State Farm agent Tisha Brewer is right here in Cullman County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Tisha will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Tisha Brewer, it's easy to make the right choice.
I'm Tisha at Tisha Brewer State Farm. We're located behind Cook's Pest Control at 909 Fisher Street. You can reach us at 256-734-4645. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Broadcasting from the Plus One Heating and Air Studio with a transmitter as powerful as a hairdryer. Hey, we got it on high. This is Live 95, Cullman's independent radio. WRJMLP, Cullman, Alabama.
Powering the good life. That's what Cullman Electric Cooperative does. Reliable, affordable electricity to keep your home running and Sprout Fiber Internet to keep you connected with blazing fast Wi-Fi for home, school, and work. They are proud to support the student athletes, cheerleaders, and band members who bring energy and pride to our community every single day. Cullman Electric Cooperative and Sprout Fiber Internet, powering the good life.
Chris, are very, very similar. I mean, the same type of plays they're calling, same type of tackling, same type of flow to the ball, right? I mean, it's not unusual.
Well, it's not, and when you look at the stats, very almost identical.
It's like looking in a mirror.
Right. And these are unofficial stats right now. Colt Redding, he's got about 58 yards passing. Jake Harper at about 63 yards receiving. Jay Stevens is having a good game. He's got a touchdown already. But on the flip side of that, you've got Aiden Batts with 67 yards receiving for us. He's our leading receiver. Goodwin's got about 122 passing yards, and Davis is at about 82 yards rushing, Dad. Devaney's got 81 yards receiving, and their other big guy, Acock's at 60.
Yeah.
So they're moving the ball. Where are we at so far as first downs? How we match up?
We had 10 first downs unofficially in the first two quarters. They had 11.
Okay.
So, I mean, we had 2 penalties. They had 3. That's close. It's not exact, but, I mean, they missed a field goal early.
Yeah.
And that really is the difference in the game right now, because we came back, matched them. They scored again. We came back, matched them.
Right.
And, they moved the ball. Both teams have moved the ball well, but they haven't put it in the end zone.
Well, the defense has made plays when they had to. And, so far they're hanging tough. Well, the band's out on the field for Russellville right now. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have a former Fairview football player, Mr. Elijah Guyton, is going to sit in with us.
An alumni.
Yep, you're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. We'll be right back after these messages.
Everyone loves a good steak, and so all restaurants tout their steaks as the best. Around here, everybody knows a good steak when they eat one, and the locals will tell you that steak comes from a sizzling grill at the Brandon Iron Steakhouse, a family-style restaurant, not a chain, offering the finest cuts of New York strips, ribeyes, and sirloins. Great steaks, a menu full of fixins, and the best fresh salad bar around. 430 Welcome Road off Alabama 69 in Fairview and Alabama 157 in West Point. Brandon Iron Steakhouse, leaving our mark and great steaks.
Locally owned and community minded, we're your neighborly bank.
At People's Bank of Alabama, you can bank with people who know you by your first name. It's our personal approach to banking that sets us apart from every other bank. A trusted community bank providing all your banking needs with local expertise in personal and business banking. Call us today to learn more about how you can save, grow, and invest with confidence. We care about people and are proud supporters of the Fairview Aggies. People's Bank of Alabama. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Right now is the perfect time to hit the links. Head over to Chesley Oaks Golf Course, located on Alabama 69 in Fairview. Chesley Oaks offers breathtaking views and challenging play for golfers of all skill levels. With well-maintained fairways and smooth greens, it's the ideal blend of tough yet enjoyable. Their friendly staff is always ready with tips to help you play your best round. So what are you waiting for? Book your tee time today at Chesley Oaks Golf Course. Call 256-796-9808. Tee them up and let them fly at Chesley Chesley Oaks.
Welcome to the 212 Insurance Group Halftime Report on WRAB 107 FM, providing the extra degree of service you deserve. 212 Insurance Group.
Watch, especially when you're not out there swapping paint with somebody. So you're playing on Saturdays down at West Alabama. How's y'all's season been going down there?
Oh, yes, sir. We're playing about every Saturday. We're right now 5-0, doing pretty good for ourselves.
5-0, that's kind of hard to beat, you know. I mean, when you don't lose, it's kind of hard to not have a good season, I would say.
Yes.
So how are you doing so far as your field goals this year?
Right now doing pretty good. We've got a good offense, so it's been a little less kicks so far, so I'm like 7 for 8. First game had 1 blocked. We just left the gap open, got some new guys on the line, so we got that fixed now. Been rolling with it since, haven't missed.
Good deal. Hey, I've got to ask you something, and I don't know how many Fairview games you've seen this year, but I have been so impressed with Colt Redding and the weapons that he's brought to the kickoff game, and it reminds me of you, honestly, because he can pooch kick, he can onside, he can nail it deep. Did you work with Colt much before you left?
I've actually kicked with him once or twice, not a whole lot just because I have a busy schedule, but I have kicked with him a little bit. He's got a good leg. He does a lot of stuff I used to do with Coach Redden on the field, so it's cool to see.
Well, it's awesome to see that weapon in the kicking game, because I believe Fairview's got 4 turnovers in the kicking game this year, a couple of touchdowns. When you're getting that kind of production out of your special teams, it's really hard to get beat.
Oh, yeah. Once you start getting a field goal kicker, kickoff guy, and a punter, you can change the game real easy.
Well, and Jay Stevens has been handling the punt duties for Fairview. And, I mean, I don't know the yardage total he had on the one kick that he had, but it had to be close to 70.
Oh, yeah, that was a real good kick. Right inside the 10, that's where you want it. Most colleges nowadays want it, as long as it's inside the 20, outside the hashes, they're fine.
Right. Well, Elijah, thank you so much for coming and sitting down. It's great to see you again, and it's always great to follow you on Facebook and see how you're doing. I believe you're All-American right now. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I was All-American last season, All-GSC, All-Conference, All-Academic. I got a bunch of awards. Just trying to do it again this year.
You know what? Just keep going. Keep going. We're going to keep following you, keep rooting you on. Elijah, again, thank you so much for joining us. And that was Elijah Guyton, former kicker for the Fairview Aggies, current kicker for West Alabama. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back in about 1 minute and 8 seconds, we're going to break down the action in the first half and what to expect in the second. You're listening to the 212 Insurance Halftime Show.
Football season is here, and there's no better way to enjoy the game than with Flash Fiber Internet from Joe Wheeler EMC. With speeds up to 2 gigs, Flash Fiber gives you the power to stream every touchdown, every play, and every victory without a hitch. So visit jwflash.com and experience the winning difference of Flash Fiber. It's time to get away from that old-fashioned internet provider and take a giant step into the future with Flash Fiber from Joe Wheeler EMC. Flash Fiber, your high-speed internet connection for Morgan and Lawrence counties. Visit jwflash.com to learn more.
It's football time in Alabama. The players are hitting the field, the cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the drum major is striking up the band, and we all stand for the national anthem. This is Congressman Robert Adderholt. While you cheer your favorite team this season, I'll be on President Trump's team shaking things up in Washington. When we stand on conservative principles, it's a win for everyone. I'm Robert Adderholt, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Adderholt for Congress.
Now more of the Fairview Aggies Halftime Report, presented by 212 Insurance Group, providing the extra degree of service you deserve on WRAB 107 FM.
Welcome back to Dafford Smith Stadium, and the Fairview Aggies currently knotted up 14-14 with the Russellville Golden Tigers. And we knew this was going to be a ball game, and this is certainly not disappointed. Both of these teams almost identical. When you looked at the stats before the game, the passing yards, the receiving yards, the rushing yards were almost identical between these two teams. Not something you see very often, especially not with a high-powered offense like Fairview. Russellville is certainly playing them tough tonight. The score of 14-14, and Fairview's been able to move the ball. They've been able to score, but so has Russellville. And, Dad, what are we going to have to do in this second half to slow down this Russellville Golden Tiger offense?
Well, if I knew the answer to that, Chris, I'd be on the football field coaching on Friday nights, but I don't.
Right.
Everything that Coach Redding has done is right because we've been able to match them. We're just going to have to get a lucky break and maybe get a turnover or do something to get us ahead. Once we get ahead, we're going to have to hold on to it. And they're as hungry for it as what we are. I mean, last year they lost in a double overtime game, so they're bad wanting this.
Triple overtime.
Triple overtime.
Well, they want this game just as badly as we do. And not only that, they've been playing tough. What we've got to do, first off, we got to stop the deep middle third of the field.
That's true. And we need to stop letting them get these little wing passes. They're not going on a big, long throw. They're just
mostly they're hitting flats.
Yeah, they're doing little flat passes. And last year we had a serious problem with quick little screens and little pop passes like that. And they are really hard to go ahead and defend. You got to commit to defending them and ignore something else.
Right.
So you're sort of darned if you do and darned if you don't.
Well, they've got that Davis kid, the running back. He has had a great first half. I want to say he's at around 83 yards.
Yeah. He's a strong runner. He's quick.
Very strong. They're getting some gaps. They're getting some running lanes.
If you look at him from up here, he's not very big, but he looks like he's cut. He really does. He looks like he is solid.
He looks like he's sculpted out of brick.
Yeah, exactly. He spent a lot of time in the weight room.
Right.
Plus had good genetics to begin with.
Right. We're at about 7 minutes, 35 seconds, so we need to stop him.
Yeah.
They have been exploiting the left guard position. They've been running behind that left guard a lot.
They have. And I looked, the left guard and the left tackle both are pretty good-sized guys.
Well, Fairview's marching band now coming onto the field, and hard to find a band as good as Fairview's. They kill it every Friday night.
I agree. But I will say this, the Russellville band put on a really good show, and I believe they have more band members than we do, if that's possible.
Well, I mean, it's hard to believe because Fairview's got a big band.
They do,
but
a 5A school.
I'm looking across there. The band for Russellville stretches from one sideline all the way across the field past the other sideline.
Yeah.
So, again, very impressive by Russellville. They travel well. Their football program means something to them.
Well,
and I'm not gonna split hairs. I don't like Russellville. Okay, and that's my own personal experiences playing against them.
Yeah, I remember for years when you played against them, you referred to them as the University of Russellville.
Right.
And you were on a good Hartselle team.
I was.
But you guys are kind of like Fairview was. They have a hard time with Russellville.
Right.
And I'm not taking anything away from Fairview at all, but you got to admit, Russellville over the years has had a good program, just like Hartselle did.
Oh, they do, and they build it up from the ground, and they do it the right way, Dad.
Yeah, they do, and they've got support, just like Fairview does.
They do.
I mean, this, I think probably, I haven't counted them. I haven't been in a position to, but I would say this is the most people that I've seen at a Fairview game this year.
I would say you're right.
Yeah, I mean, they're on the hill on both sides. We're here below the concession stand, but, they're on the grass slopes and
completely filling it.
Yeah, and they're in front of the field house over there. So, I mean, it's just elbow to elbow up here behind us.
We got about 5 minutes to kick off. We're going to take another break. And then we'll come back and we'll wrap up the 212 Insurance Halftime Show. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. Fairview currently tied up 14-14 with the Russellville Golden Tigers. We'll be right back after these messages.
A&D Motors, we got the right used cars you can trust. Come take a drive.
Hey everyone, it's Jennifer Harlow, your hometown car gal. You don't have to drive far to find a great deal. At A&D Motors, we're your locally owned, buy here, pay here dealership for over 30 years. And we stand behind every vehicle we sell. Finance with us and get a free limited warranty. Visit the car gals at A&D Motors on the Parkway in Arab, your one-stop dealership.
So come on down, let's take a spin. With A&D Motors, you sure to win.
For decades, Walker Brothers in Baileyton has been North Alabama's premier builder supplier. Products of the highest quality from the top names in construction. Residential garage doors from Amar, roofing from Tamco, vinyl siding from Veriform, wood products from Georgia Pacific, carpeting from Mohawk and Shaw. The finest building materials from the premier builders and building material provider in the area. Walker Brothers in Baileyton, just off Alabama 69. Phone 256-796-2211.
Fixing a transmission is never fun or anticipated, but when you take it to Ditto's Transmission Service, you will be treated like family. Ditto's Transmission Service is upfront, honest, and reasonable when it comes to your transmission service. Certified mechanics can rebuild any vehicle's transmission to last for years to come. Ditto's Transmission Service is located between Arab and Morgan City on Highway 231. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 until 5. Stop by today for all your transmission needs at Ditto's Transmission Service.
You're locked in to Fairview Aggie football on WRAB 107 FM.
I am Christopher Greer, joined by my partner in broadcasting.
Yeah, that's
Joe
right,
Greer.
Chris. I was a partner in keeping you out of crime back in the day.
Mostly. It didn't always take. But for the most part, you kept me out of trouble. And for that, I appreciate it.
Oh, that's all right. It's nothing that I did that wasn't right to do. It's just I kept a good eye on you.
Well,
And there were other good eyes on you, too, by some other people.
Yeah, a lot of good eyes were on me.
Yeah, just the whole department.
Right. Well, we got about 2 minutes, 25 seconds left. Fairview's going to get the ball back. Russellville came out on the first possession, drove it down the field 3 plays.
Yeah.
If you're Fairview, you're not chasing points, but you want points on this first drive, Dad.
Well, yeah, they kicked off to begin the game, so we'll get it back on the opening kickoff. And we have to go ahead. I'm sure Coach Redding has told to his men what they have to do. But it's going to just be a question of the battle of the wills. Are they going to be able to do it, or are they going to be held back from doing it by Russellville?
Right. Well, it's going to come down to who makes the best halftime adjustments.
Yeah. I haven't seen a whole lot of adjustments need to be made other than keep doing what you're doing now. Hopefully Russellville will go ahead and make some and mess up their little flat passes here and their running back.
We've came very close to jumping several of those passes.
We have. As a matter of fact, we've got our hands on 1 or 2 of them, but it was like one hand and wasn't able to go ahead and close and to get the turnover. But there's no turnovers first half. It's pretty clean.
It was.
Penalty-wise, they only had 5 penalties for the whole game.
Well, they should have had about 4 more.
That was when selective vision came into view.
Right.
Well, especially when you tackle your wide receiver, cover men.
Well, we're down to
blocking
a
them.
couple of minutes before the start of the second half. We'll take another break, and we'll be right back after about 1 minute and 11 seconds on the 212 Insurance Halftime Show, and we'll have a kickoff of the second half very, very shortly. The score, 14-14. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
At Shattuck's Garage Doors, we're more than just doors. We're proud supporters of the Fairview Aggies. As the football season begins, we're hoping all the coaches and players have a safe, successful year. And when you need dependable, top-quality garage doors, think Shattuck's. We're here for you, just like we are for our community. Call us today at 256-798-DOOR. That's 256-798-3667. Or visit Shattuck'sGarageDoors.com and experience the Shattuck's difference.
Hey, this is Mike Owen with Owen Home Appliance Center. I'd like to personally invite you to come out to our store at Morgan City, Lacey Springs, Alabama, to our interactive showroom where we have Viking, KitchenAid, Cafe, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, Maytag, and of course Speed Queen. Come see us, Owen Home Appliance Center. Quality products, quality service, quality pricing. It's in the name, Owen Home Appliance Center.
Now back to Fairview Aggies football on WRAB 107 FM.
Does he know about it? Is he going to know about it?
Not until it's time.
I think that's a good idea. Don't tell him because we don't need to know. We don't need to put 5 seconds. So.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie. Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. Third time's a charm.
I'll get it for you, Chris.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
Thank you. We got a couple minutes now to kick off of the second quarter, and if you're Fairview, you need to plug up that hole on that slant pattern in the middle third.
Yeah, you do, and you also need to make sure that number, 24
Davis.
Can't get the outside.
No.
If you can turn him back in or stop him from getting the corner, then you got a lot of help that's available to come take care of it for you.
Well, you do. You have options then. So you know that he's a talented young man. You know that those receivers can catch. You know that quarterback can deliver the ball. What we've got to do is go out and play our football, plug up that hole in the middle of third. If you're going to make them beat you, make them go the long way around the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay? Make them work for it. Don't let it be 2 and 3 play drives.
No. They move the ball well, and we move the ball well. So I hate to think that it's going to be a case of who's got the ball last is going to be the winner. I hope we can go out and get a little bit of.
Well, we're joined in the broadcast booth now by a friend of ours. Hold on. Step over. Who's going to win this game? Give us your prediction.
Fairview Aggies.
Fairview Aggies by what score? She doesn't want to give a score. That's okay. She just wanted to go Fairview. Bambi, thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. Yeah, I'm going to pay for that one.
Yeah, you are.
We're down to about 50 seconds left before kickoff. Russellville looks well-conditioned, Dad. I'm not really seeing – usually Fairview can out-condition people.
Yeah, they can. And, it's – like I said, man, it's like looking in the mirror. It really, truly is. You can't say that we have an advantage on anything.
Right.
But you can't say they have an advantage either.
Fairview is wearing their gunmetal gray jerseys with gray pants, purple helmets, white lettering, the white numbers. And now we're going to get ready to get the kickoff. Let's get this underway. I'm ready to get this game going, Dad.
I am too, Chris.
I have to wonder, is this going to come down to another overtime game? It very well might.
I thought about that a little bit earlier. I just didn't want to,
You didn't want to jinx it.
Didn't want to jinx us by having to go ahead and call an overtime game.
Right. Well, I mean, we're too old for all that nonsense.
Well, it's past my bedtime most of the time.
Normally I have to have you back at the home by 9.
Yeah, 9:30.
Right.
On weekends.
Well, here comes Russellville now to tee the ball up, getting ready to kick it off. And Fairview's got Colt Redding and Jay Stevens back deep. Connor Scott will join them back there as well.
I don't know the man personally. I met him several times. But I dare say we had a really good session there from Coach Redding on what to do and what not to do.
I imagine that halftime
got a little loud.
Yeah, it might have got a bit loud. But you know what? You're playing a good game, good team.
Well, that's why you have a good coach.
Yep. Well, last year it was coaching that brought it home for us. You know, but going for 2 in the third overtime.
Yeah.
When nobody expected it. Russellville's getting ready to kick it off now. There's the kick. It's going to be short.
Pooch kick.
Pooch kick fielded at the 30. Brings it up to the 35. Driving his legs forward up to about the 38-yard line.
Good field position to begin.
And Rex Chandler on that. He had the kick, Dad, and pretty good return. Fairview takes over 1st and 10. The ball's going to be spotted on the 37-yard line. And Jake Harper comes onto the field with Colt Redding. Harper very close to breaking one several times.
One step away.
He's going to take the snap. Redding's going to run it himself. Goes off left guard. Lowers his shoulder. Drives across the 40 up to about the 42-yard line. Good pickup by Colt Redding there.
Good start. He had a good play fake there, too. I was watching Jake when he play faked to him.
I'll tell you, one of the things that impresses me so much about Redding is his play fakes fake out everybody in the stadium.
Well, I know they faked out one broadcaster just then.
Right. Well, he's in the shotgun. Harper behind him. Now they're going to shift, and off the defense jumps off sides.
Good.
They went for a shift. Looks like they're going to get the first down the easy way. Let's see if it's enough to move the chains. And it will. That will be enough for a Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for the Aggies. Branding Iron Steakhouse leaving their mark on great steaks. Colt Redding in the shotgun. Jake Harper beside him. 3 receivers to the near side. Pitch to Harper on the left. Had to slow down a little bit. He goes across the 50 up to about the 47-yard line. 6-yard carry and a Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for the Aggies. And once again, good defense by the Golden Tigers.
Well, it's a promising start, Christopher.
It is. Jordan Ellis comes on the field now at wide receiver. Lines up next to Aiden Batts on the near side. Connor Scott and Jay Stevens on the far side. There's a shotgun. They're going to pitch it out to Jake Harper, and he got blown up by that middle linebacker again.
I believe he lost a yard, Chris.
He's going to lose a couple on that one.
He sure did.
And, man,
as soon as he got that toss, he had somebody on his chest.
That middle linebacker, Braxton Duncan, fills that hole so quickly. That's a loss of 2, and you don't see that very often.
All right, number 62 is coming in for Fairview.
That's their big package. That's their
right
extra
guard.
offensive lineman.
Yeah, that's Kilpatrick.
Yep. 3 receivers to the far side, and now we have an equipment issue. They're going to have to bring one of the Russellville players off the field. They had a helmet issue.
Yeah, number 26 coming in to replace him.
And that'll be at linebacker. Can we take advantage of that? He has to come out for at least a play. 2nd down and 13. The ball spotted on the 50-yard line. Aiden Batts flips over to the far side. 15 on the play clock.
All right, Redding sending a signal, and they've changed their play round now. Because they realigned.
5 seconds on the play clock. There's a snap. Harper gets it, goes off the left side. He's got the seam. 45, chopped down at about the 43. Pickup of about 8 yards for the big senior running back, Dad.
I tell you what, Chris, they have seen a whole lot of tape on Harper apparently, because they are going low every time, either at his ankles or right below his knees. And that had a lot of potential. That linebacker closed it down, but a good tackle.
There's the snap. Redding gets it. Quick pitch out to Jay Stevens. Complete. He gets it up the sideline. No, that's Connor Scott. He's going to get across the 40 up to about the 38-yard line. And that will be enough for a Branding Iron Steakhouse. First down for the Aggies. Good pitch and catch for about 9 yards there, Dad.
Yeah, it was. No, wait a minute. Did he get a first down? No, they're saying it's 4th down now.
Well, they must have marked him just short. It's going to be 4th down and 1. I thought I saw him signal to move the chains.
I saw that too.
Redding takes the snap. He's going to run it off the right side. He's going to get up across the 42 down to the 41-yard line. Pickup of 3 and a Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for the Aggies. I might ought to wait before I say that.
Oh, there's a flag. Nope, there wasn't a flag.
It's going to be first down for the Aggies. Ball's going to be on the 37-yard line. Colt Redding in the shotgun. Rolls to his right, looks downfield. Got Jace in the flats. Caught it at 30. He's going to get up to the 25 before being swung out of bounds. And pickup of about 10 for Jace Stevens there, Dad. Good job by Jace. It's going to bring up second down and less than a yard. They're going to hand it off to Harper. He goes off the left side. Bulls his way across the 25 down to the 24. Pickup of about 3 in another Branding Iron Steakhouse. First down for the Aggies. And the Aggies are driving. 8:30 left in the third quarter. Fairview tied up 14-14. Play clock down to 18. They're changing the play. Harper stays on the field. 2 wide receivers on either side. Colt Redding takes a snap. He'll run it himself off the right side, and good defense. He gets down to about the 21-yard line. Pickup of about 3, Dad.
Oh, Colt, he go ahead and he'll put that shoulder down, buddy, and he'll get what he can get. He may not be the biggest or strongest guy on this team, but he gets the most out of what he does.
I'll tell you the truth. Sometimes I wish he wouldn't. Sometimes I wish he would slide.
Yeah, I kind of cringe a lot of times when I see him fixing to take a good lick.
Yeah. Second down and 7. Colt Redding in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the far side. Fairview going from left to right. He'll hand it off to Harper. Off of left tackle. Picks up a block. Then he is hit. Gets up across the 20. Down to about the 16-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 8 yards, Dad. Going to bring up 3rd and short. Good run by the senior.
That was a good run. He carried a couple of them with him, too.
7 minutes left in the third. Third down and about 1.5 yards to go.
This is a quick-moving game, Chris.
It certainly is. Colt Redding in the shotgun, Harper beside him. He's going to fake the handoff. Redding runs it himself off the left guard. He'll have the first down. He's up across the 10, down to about the 8. And that's going to be a pickup of about 7 yards in a Branding Iron Steakhouse. First down for the Aggies. First and goal for Fairview. And the
official timeout.
Well, the officials are going to take a timeout. We'll take one too. We'll be right back in about a minute. The score 14-14, but Fairview's driving. Well, hold tight, folks. Hold tight.
They changed their mind, I guess.
I guess they're changing their mind. Well, I think they're afraid of the 212 insurance air horn. Okay, that would be my guess.
It could be, Chris. It could be. It's a new weapon that the Fairview Aggies have gotten.
And now they're coming over to talk to Redding. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about a minute. You're listening to the Fairview Aggies Sports Network.
Who was that?
Guthrie's Auto Service has been providing quality automotive service since 1985. Located in Cullman on Eva Road, just north of 157, Guthrie's Auto Service is a AAA approved and Napa Auto Care Center, meaning their repair work is warranted up to 3 years or 36,000 miles, and because they're part of the Napa Auto Care Network, their work is also warranted at over 14,000 Napa Auto Care locations across the country. Terry Guthrie and his team are award-winning, collecting Napa's Auto Care Center of the Year for the Nashville Distribution Center and a People's Choice Award in 2020. More information is online at Guthrie'sAutoservice.net.
In 1952, 7 men at an aluminum plant banded together and started Lister Hill Credit Union with only $5 each. Today, more than 92,000 have joined us, continuing the legacy of supporting themselves and the community through Lister Hill. It's all about we and what we can do together.
Harper in the backfield. 5:33 left in the third. He's going to fake the handoff. No, he hands it off to Harper. Goes off the left side. Touchdown, Aggies. Number 14 dives in for 5 yards for the touchdown. And Fairview regains the lead. 5:26 left in the third. Fairview up 20-14. Let's see if they can tack on the extra point, Dad.
A game like this, the extra point becomes equally or more important than it normally is.
You got that right. Connor Scott on the hold and Colt Redding on the kick. There's the snap. The kick is up. The kick is good. 5:26 left in the third. Fairview leads 21-14. We'll be right back in about 50 seconds on the Fairview Aggies Sports Network.
Cullman Appliance Repair is now Cullman Appliance and HVAC Repair, now servicing your heating and air needs as well. Servicing most models and brands, they can be found on Facebook or Google for those appliance or HVAC repair needs. Proudly supporting Cullman area athletics and collegiate football. When that appliance or HVAC system frustrates you and you're in need of a repairman, Robert Brantley and his team are ready to help. They're available via call or text at 256-507-3415 or on Facebook, Google, or online at CullmanApplianceRepair.com. Alabama HVAC number 22238.
Broadcasting from the Plus One Heating and Air Studio with a transmitter as powerful as a hairdryer. Hey, we got it on high. This is Live 95, Cullman's independent radio. WRJMLP, Cullman, Alabama.
Five first downs.
Gotta love that.
Unofficially.
Colt Redding tees it up, gets ready to kick it off. Dangerous in the kicking game. He kicks that one deep in the middle. It's fielded at about the 20. Fair caught there.
Ooh, number 4 called a fair catch signal, and number 17 caught it and started to run with it.
That could have been a penalty, Dad.
He blew it dead. I think there may be a penalty. Now they're talking about it. Well, they didn't see it. There's no penalty.
Well, with 5:23 left in the third, the officials again don't see the penalty. And Russellville takes over 1st and 10 on the 20. This offense has been hard to stop for Russellville.
All right, let's see what they do on this side with that left guard, left tackle.
Well, they're playing one man back deep. That's Colt Redding at safety. Goodwin lines up the shotgun, hands it off to Davis, and he gets stacked up immediately. The Latham brothers gave him some nightmares. I couldn't tell which one hit him. I think it was both, Dad.
Well, he ain't got to worry about it because both of them did hit him, it looked like.
They're going to say he got 3 yards on that play. I don't see how.
I don't either. It looks like they got him right at the line of scrimmage. I don't think he's 9 foot or 9 foot tall.
Goodwin takes a snap, rolls to his right, looks out, tries to get it out to his senior wide receiver and cannot connect. He was trying to put the ball in the hands of his senior wideout, James Devaney. Very, very dangerous wideout.
He is. That was he looked like he just threw that ball a little too hard because it sailed off in front of him.
Well, Jay Stevens was getting ready to knock his soul out of his body.
Yeah, I guess I'd be getting rid of that ball a little early.
Yeah, I think I would conveniently kind of short arm that one.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's going to be 3rd down now and about 7. And waiting to see what they dial up. Goodwin in the shotgun, Davis beside him. 3 receivers to the far side. Davis will get the handoff. He gets by the first tackler gets forward for a couple of hard yards. That's going to bring up 4th down and about 4, Dad.
He fell forward and got to the last 2 or 3 of that, Chris, because they nailed him there at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to kick. It looks like they're bringing out the kick team.
I would not count that chicken until it's hatched.
No, I wouldn't either. Got Colt Redding back deep to receive if they do kick it.
Connor Scott going back to join him now. Punter lines up. He's going to be standing on about his own 14-yard line. There's a snap. They float it, and we got a hand on it. We got a hand on it. It bounces at the 45 across the 50, out of bounds at about the 43. Oh, no. The kicker's down on the ground. I don't see a flag, Dad. Do you?
No, I don't either. Oh, I don't like what I'm seeing about him, though.
No. We're waiting on a signal from the officials.
Hey, it's number 87. That's their place kicker, too.
It is. They got after it, but it looked like our defender got blocked into him. That young man's going to be timeout for an injured player. Fairview leads 21-14. We'll be right back at about 1:12. You're listening.
Right now is the perfect time to hit the links. Head over.
Are you looking for a reliable ride at the lowest prices in town with financing? PNC Auto has you covered. Finance options for all credit types, good, bad, or ugly. Plus, a free vehicle report is available for each listing. You can get pre-qualified today online at mypcauto.com. And they offer a free 90-day powertrain warranty or free maintenance for a year. No, we're not kidding. Chad Johnson and Paul Carpenter are ready to help you drive away happy today. Chad is available at 256-493-2491, or Paul can be reached at 256-339-9932. PNC Auto on Highway 278 just past the Methodist Church, or online at mypcauto.com.
Are you thinking about adding a new fence or gate to your property? At Heatherly Fence Company, they are your trusted, licensed, and insured contractor right here in Cullman, Alabama. From privacy fences to custom gates, we'll make your vision a reality. Ben is available today at 256-841-2009. You can stop by Heatherly Fence Company on Facebook to see the beautiful transformations they've done for your neighbors.
First down for the Aggies.
Jake ought to be getting close to 100.
That puts him over. He's at 108.
I thought so.
There's a jet sweep to Jay Stevens at the 45. The 40 still on his feet. The 35. Dragging defenders down to the 30. And that is a big-time run for 20 yards. And a Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for Jay Stevens.
Well, apparently whatever adjustments we made at halftime are coming home to roost now.
Well, Russellville's going to call a timeout. Man, not expecting that. We're going to take one as well. We'll be back in about 1:48. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. Fairview leads 21-14.
You know, we have one of the coolest places right here in Cullman. It's Cleaning and More Cullman on County Road 437. Cleaning and More Cullman has reliable and professional residential and commercial cleaning services tailored to your needs. And I know because we use Cleaning and More Cullman at the Warhurst Team Realtors for our buyers and sellers. Cleaning and More Cullman is more than just cleaning supplies. They have janitorial supplies like trash can liners of all sizes, cleaning supplies, mops, brooms, paper towels, they have it all. Plus concession stand and restaurant supplies like cups, cutleries, plates, to-go containers, bags, straws, nacho trays, even popcorn bags. Cleaning and More Cullman has it all. Need climate control storage? How about 10 by 10, 10 by 15, and 10 by 20 units? And they even have the U-Haul trucks to carry your stuff. You can check them out at cleaningandmorecullman.com. You can get info at cleaningandmorecullman.com, or the way I like, you can dial them up at 256-736-9944. 256-736-9944. Cleaning and More Cullman, County Road 437, under the big white sign with the U-Haul.
The defender gets down to about the 34-yard line. the 25-yard line. Good pickup of 5 from the senior, Dad.
He knocked number 26 flat and ran over him that time, Chris.
He certainly did. He'll stay on the field out there with Colt Redding. 3 receivers to the far side. There's the shotgun. They'll hand it off to Chandler on the left side. Picks up a block across the 20, down to about the 18-yard line. And that will be enough for a Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for the Aggies. Pickup of 7.
Was that Chandler?
That was Chandler again.
He's a senior.
He is.
I didn't know that.
Chandler stays in the game with Colt Redding. He'll get the handoff going to the right. He'll be brought down by that middle linebacker again. Pickup of 2. And, man, we've been calling that kid's name Braxton Duncan all night. That guy is a player. 2-yard pickup for Chandler. Jake Harper checks back in the game. So does Aiden Batts. 2 receivers now to the far side. They shift the offensive line. Colt Redding in the shotgun takes a snap. Hands it off to Harper. Goes to his left. Has a block. He's at the 10. The 5. Flag on the play. He's in the end zone for an 18-yard touchdown, but I believe it's coming back.
Oh, man.
And it is. Penalty hold. Holding call against the Aggies. Minute 44 left in the third. I can't say that on the air, but that's hilarious. Yeah. Fairview is going to take it over. That'll back them up to about the 17-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 now from about the 17. Batts comes back in the game. Harper still out there at running back. Colt Redding in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. Here's the snap. He hands it off to Harper. He goes off the left side. He's going to pick up about 2 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7, Dad. That was a costly penalty.
Yeah, it was.
But we've got a field goal kicker who can reach out and touch someone, and we are well within his range.
Yeah, and we're 118, so we took part of that clock out.
Minute 18 left in the third. Fairview leads 21-14. Ball's going to be spotted about the 16. Need to get down to the 7 for a first down. Fake handoff, get it out to Stevens in the flat, caught. Gets by one guy, gets up to about the 10. It's going to be very close. We'll see where it's spotted. That's going to be a pickup of about 6. It'll be 4th and 2. Stevens having another good game, Dad.
Yeah, he is, and it's decision time for Coach.
4th and 2.
Looks like he's going to go for it.
It's looking that way. And we're still waiting on the signal. Play clock down to 10.
Outcome of the game may be on this, Chris.
Colt Redding of the shotgun. He hands it off to Harper. Goes off the left guard.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Aggies! 10-yard touchdown for the big running back. That gets Harper up to about 120 yards on the night. 16 seconds left in the third. Fairview extends the lead, 27-14. Now they're going to attempt the extra point. The Cowbells are out in full force.
Can't even hear yourself thinking here, Chris.
It is loud.
It is.
Colt Redding to attempt the extra point. Connor Scott on the hold. There's the snap. The snap is good. The kick is up and good. And the kick is good. 16 seconds left in the third. Fairview leads 28-14. We'll be right back in a minute and 8. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
Everyone loves a
Hey Cullman drivers, are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Cullman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Cullman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
Cracked windshield? Don't wait. Call the pros at Odin's Auto Glass in Cullman. From chips to full replacements, Odin's gets you back on the road fast. With honest prices, top quality glass, and service you can trust. Locally owned, family run, and proud to serve Cullman and North Alabama for over 40 years. Odin's Auto Glass, where safety meets service. You can call 256-734-2800 or stop by their location on Highway 31 North in Cullman. Odin's Auto Glass, we'll see you through it. Proud sponsors of the Cullman County Sports Network.
16 seconds left in the third. Fairview gets ready to tee it up and kick it off. Colt Redding approaches the ball, kicks it deep. Man, he boomed that one, Dad.
In the end zone.
No, bounces to one. He'll pick it up there. He brings it back out to about the 20, to about the 22-yard line. And then he'll be brought down by the Aggies. They're going to mark him down at the 20.
That one hit at the 1-yard line, Chris.
Dad,
thought it was going to go all the way in, but it bounced straight up in the air. When it came down, it bounced back towards the center of the field.
I was going to say that was a 9-iron shot.
It really was.
What a kick by Colt Redding. Doesn't get any better than that.
8 seconds left, Chris. 8.
Goodwin brings his team back on the field. He's got Davis beside him in the shotgun. 8 seconds left in the third. Takes the snap, hands it to Davis. Goes off right guard, maybe gets a yard, and that will be it. That will be the end of the third quarter. So at the end of 3, Fairview leads 28-14. We'll be right back after these messages on Friday Night Live on the Fairview Aggies Sports Network.
Football season is here, and there's no better way to enjoy the game than with Flash Fiber Internet from Joe Wheeler EMC. With speeds up to 2 gigs, Flash Fiber gives you the power to stream every touchdown, every play, and every victory without a hitch. So visit jwflash.com and experience the winning difference of Flash Fiber. It's time to get away from that old-fashioned internet provider and take a giant step into the future with Flash Fiber from Joe Wheeler EMC. Flash Fiber, your high-speed internet connection for Morgan and Lawrence counties. Visit jwflash.com to learn more.
It's football time in Alabama. The players are hitting the field, the cheerleaders are firing up the crowd, the drum majors striking up the band, and we all stand for the national anthem. This is Congressman Robert Adderholt. While you cheer your favorite team this season, I'll be on President Trump's team shaking things up in Washington. When we stand on conservative principles, it's a win for everyone. I'm Robert Adderholt, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Adderholt for Congress.
Back to the Aggie Sports Network on WRAB 107 FM.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. The start of the fourth quarter, Fairview leads 28-14. But Dad, that score was huge.
That was totally unexpected, Chris, to happen the way that it was as quick as it did. But we'll take it.
I will take it. I'll take it all day long and twice on Sundays. Start of the fourth quarter, Russellville's got the ball, 2nd and 8. Ball spotted on about the 22-yard line. Goodwin is lined up in the shotgun, Davis beside him. You got to wonder if they're going to start airing the ball out now down by 2 scores.
Well, they're going to have to do something. There it is already.
Rolls to his left under pressure. Comes back to his check down at the 30, up to the 35. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 40. Pickup of about 20 yards and a...
I could tell for sure, Chris. That's kind of blocked a little bit, but it looked like he wasn't covered at all. I don't know if it was a breakdown.
He wasn't.
Or they just covered the other side of that down.
20-yard pickup for the Golden Tigers. He'll hand it off to Davis around the left side, picks up about a yard. Nowhere to go right there, Dad.
No. He did pretty good running on the left side earlier, but that one right there didn't do much.
Jay Stevens shut that down in a hurry.
Yeah, he did.
Goodwin stays out there at quarterback. He's got Davis beside him.
Second down and about 8.
Stack receivers, 3 receivers to the far side. We've not seen this formation. Hands it off to Davis, goes off the right side, nowhere to go. He gets nothing.
I believe he got back to the line of scrimmage, and that was it.
Well, you know, Evan Smith on the tackle, and he was joined by Andrew Latham on that play as well.
One of the Latham boys.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if I had them chasing me, I'd run a lot faster. Third down, about 7, for real. I mean, you would see a sub 4:40 time from me. You know. Goodwin takes a snap. He fakes a handoff. Looks to his left. Nowhere to throw it to. He's under pressure. Now he's going to scramble. Runs into a man. He's going to get forward up to about the 50, very close to the marker. And he might have picked it up, Dad. I believe he did. For about 6.
Yeah, they're moving the chains.
About a 7-yard pickup, and that's all they needed. It's going to be 1st and 10. Ball's on the 49. Goodwin takes a snap, hands it to Davis. Davis gets stacked up immediately. Nowhere to go.
Number 62, Kilpatrick.
Kilpatrick in on that play again. We've called his name several times. We'll bring up 2nd down about 9, Dad.
Kilpatrick's one of their big guy package members.
He is. Davis stays out there. He's beside Goodwin in the shotgun. Send a man in motion now. Here's the snap. They fake the jet, hand it off to the right. He gets hit immediately, blasted.
Number 55.
That was Rogelio Lanes on that tackle, Dad.
Harbison.
And Harbison jumped in on it as well.
He looked like he's wrestling a calf there, didn't he?
It did.
He grabbed a hold of him and slung him.
2-yard pickup for Davis. Going to bring up 3rd and 7 now. New personnel come on the field for Russellville. Play clock down to 12. Game clock at 8:53. Right now, Fairview leads 28-14. Goodwin stands on his 50, takes a snap.
Looks left,
under pressure. And, one of the Latham boys had him, and he gets out. And then he paid the price. He tried to get to the edge, and waiting on him was Jordan Ellis, and he lowered his shoulder and lowered the boom, Dad. It was like watching a boxer get hit. You saw his head snap back. It'll bring up 4th and 3.
That Latham boy, when he started to hit him, he grabbed him up a little bit high, and I think he let him go, thinking the ref might throw a flag for grabbing him by the helmet.
It's going to be 4th down and about 3 yards to go.
Look for a screen or a flat.
Look for something
pass
in the flat. Goodwin sends a man in motion. He's going to roll to his left. Got a man in the flats covered. Now he's running back to his right. He throws it down the field. I think it's incomplete. Are they going to say that's a catch? They are. A catch at the 30. Dad, that hit the ground. That's a 15-yard pickup, but I'm almost positive that hit the ground.
I believe that's the same referee that don't call tackling blockers.
It's going to be 1st and 10 now. Clock's going to keep moving. 7:35 left in the ball game. And the 212 insurance cheering section is really giving the officials a hard time.
Yeah, as they need to be.
Goodwin in the shotgun. Davis beside him. Fakes a handoff. Throws it. Almost picked. He was hit as he threw it. Flags come in. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage.
That's not a holding call. That's tackling too hard call.
Should be a hold. Nope, it's a legal man downfield.
Again.
Second time we've seen that on the night, Dad.
Yep.
And that's going to make it 1st and 15. Move the ball back to about the 35. 7:20 left in the ball game. And, you know, you got to be thinking if you're Coach Redding, hey, we'll give you play over. Just let the clock keep going.
Yeah.
Goodwin has Davis beside him. 2 receivers to the far side. There's the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. Gets it out in the flat, and it's complete up to about the 30. He's up to about the 30. Make that the 28-yard line. Pickup of 7. Good pass. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 3. Goodwin in the shotgun. Davis beside him. He fakes it out to him. Now he throws it his way. Davis catches it. He's going to get forward up to about the sticks. Then he's forced out of bounds at about the 18-yard line. That's a pickup of about 9 in a Branding Iron Steakhouse. Wait a second. They're saying he's out of bounds, Dad. They're saying he's out of bounds short. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
He was kind of tightrope walking over there, Chris. And
he was.
Once he got past the sticks, then he really turned it on and went.
Goodwin in the shotgun.
He stepped out.
He's going to hand it back to Davis. He gets around the left side. He gets down to the 15, down to about the 12. Another 10-yard run by Davis in a Branding Iron Steakhouse. 1st down for the Golden Tigers.
Shoestring tackle on that one, Chris.
That's going to put Davis over 100. He's got 102 now.
6:27. He's going left again. Nothing this time.
Nowhere to go. Will he get to the marker? And we got some guys getting up slow for Russellville.
Yeah, we do. Well, we got one that ain't getting up. Not sure who it is.
Well, we've got an injured player down on the field. We're going to take a break as well. 6:10 left in the ball game. Fairview leads 28-14.
Fixing a transmission is never fun.
At Plus One Heating and Air, we believe in more than just fixing your HVAC system. Our team of skilled technicians is dedicated to providing top-notch service with a smile. Whether it's installation, repairs, or maintenance, you can trust Plus One Heating and Air to get the job done right the first time.
I've never experienced service like this before. Plus One Heating and Air not only fixed my heating system promptly, they also ensured everything was running smoothly. They truly care about their customers.
So when you're in need of heating and air services, remember the company that's willing to walk that extra mile for you. Plus One Heating and Air, where trust meets exceptional service.
Broadcasting from the Plus One Heating and Air studio with a transmitter as powerful as a hairdryer. Hey, we got it on high. This is Live 95, Cullman's independent radio. WRJMLP, Cullman, Alabama.
Hey, Cullman fans, when it's game time, it's pizza time, and nobody brings the flavor like Pasquale's Pizza, a Cullman tradition with the original recipe since 1968. We're talking fresh, made from scratch dough, zesty signature sauce, and a mountain of melty cheese. Still made with the same recipe you've loved for over 55 years. You can dine in or carry out and taste the hometown tradition that's been winning since day one. Pasquale's Pizza, a Cullman tradition, and still making it the way we used to, because that's how Cullman likes it.
Welcome back to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. I am Christopher Greer, and while we were gone, Russellville hit a man across the seam for a 10-yard touchdown pass, and they tacked on the extra point, Dad. 5:58 left in the ball game. They make it a one-score game, 28-21. If you're Fairview, what are you thinking you're about to see?
Onside kick.
I would say it's
either that or a pooch kick.
I would be expecting an onside right here. I mean, they haven't had any success stopping our offense. Keep them off the field. You know, to me, that's what I would be trying for.
Yeah.
5:58 left. And again, that middle third of the field was a weak spot for us, Dad.
Yeah, it was. But you know, that running back did pretty good, but not as good as he did in the first half.
Right.
They shut that down a little bit, but still the little short passes hurt them.
Well, to the tune of about 170 yards this game. That's what he's got.
On passing?
On passing, 170. Russellville comes out to tee the ball up. And I believe that kicker, I'm reading his lips, he's saying, please, guys, please somebody get the ball, okay?
Yeah.
Please. This is a new kicker. This is somebody completely new.
We got a hands team up front.
Yep, the hands team is up front. They stand right at the 50. Ball teed up on the 40. Here's the kick. It's onside, and it's going to be fielded by Fairview right at the 50.
Covered by 3 Fairview players. Number 17 and number 7 were 2 of them.
Yep, Connor Duncan was the guy who got that ball, Dad, and that's a big-time recovery for Fairview. The Aggies take over, 5:57 left in the ball game. They're up 28-21. They've got the ball at midfield. Rex Chapman is in there with Colt Redding. You'd like to keep it on the ground, but it's important you move the sticks. Jay Stevens comes on. Now he's going to come to the near sideline. He'll join Connor Scott on the near side. Aiden Batts on the far side. Colt Redding takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Chapman. Goes off left guard. Across the 45. Low shoulder run. Blast the defender down to the 30. I'm sorry, make that the 42. Big pickup of 9 yards for the senior running back. Good looking run there. Man, that was a nice run by Rex Chandler, Dad. And the clock keeps ticking. Chandler was one of our players of the week this last week. Had an excellent game against Lawrence County.
He did.
5:20 left in the ball game. Fairview up 28-21. Colt Redding in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. Jay Stevens is going to get it on a jet sweep around, and he's going to be about a yard, but I think he's going to be short. It's going to be 3rd down, about a yard and a half, Dad. Well defended.
That was well defended. They stacked this side as soon as that ball was snapped. They flooded this side over here on defenders.
3rd, about a yard and a half. 4:45 left in the ball game. And Colt Redding out there with Jake Harper. 2 receivers to the far side. Takes a snap, hands it to Harper. He goes to the right.
Got room
at the 40. The 30,
go.
20,
go, Jake, go.
10, 5, touchdown, Aggies. 41-yard touchdown by Jake Harper. And that will be his 3rd of the game. 4:22 left in the ball game. Fairview extends the lead 34-21.
How many yards was that?
That was 41 yards. Colt Redding comes on to attempt the extra point. Russellville answered back, and then Fairview hit them again. There's the snap. Connor Scott gets it down. The kick is up. The kick is good. 4:22 left in the ball game. Fairview extends the lead, 35-21. We'll be right back in about 40 seconds on the Fairview Aggies Sports Network.
In today's world, broadband internet is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately, the large cable and phone companies only provide broadband internet where it's profitable for them. For the rest of us, there's Cyber Broadband. Providing internet service since 2004, Cyber utilizes a small radio antenna to deliver broadband where cable and DSL don't go. You can join the 21st century today with Cyber Broadband, supporting streaming, VPN access, and everything else you've been wanting to do with that slow internet connection. It's Cyber Broadband for the win. They can be found online at cyberbroadband.net or look them up on Facebook.
When it comes to securing a home loan, you want someone who knows the ropes and can guide you every step of the way. That's where Josh Phillips of Maven Mortgage comes in.
I'm Josh Phillips with Maven Mortgage Group. You can reach me at 256-338-2920. And whether it's your first time buying a home or your 5th time, We'd love the opportunity to serve you and your family in all your home financing needs.
Josh Phillips and Maven Mortgage. Their name says it all. Experience you can trust, knowledge that works for you. With one phone call, you can take the next step toward your dream home with Josh Phillips of Maven Mortgage. Your home, your future. Josh Phillips at Maven Mortgage. 256-338-2920. 256-338-2920. NMLS number 338177.
Good field position for the Golden Tigers, Dad.
That's Kiefer Hallmark. He's been playing number 10. He's been playing some middle linebacker for them, too.
He has. You know,
junior. He'll be back next year.
Right.
We'll get to see him again.
I expect we're going to see him start airing it out. 4 minutes left in the ball game.
Yeah, they're 2 scores down, so
yep.
They're going to have to do drastic things. Maybe we'll do drastic things and pick one.
Goodwin in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. He's going to look that way. Quick pitch out to Davis. Davis catches it, and he's going to lose yards. He's going to lose about 7 yards. And Jay Stevens comes up big and makes a play. They're going to say that's a loss of 5, Dad. It'll be 2nd and 15. Big play by Jay Stevens there. And the clock keeps rolling. 3:50 left in the ball game. Goodwin in the shotgun takes a snap. Quick pitch out, and it's incomplete. Led Davis just a bit too much. Davis is running back, very dangerous young man, but a good receiver out of the backfield as well. It's going to be 3rd and 15 now. We've seen him run a hook and ladder. What could we possibly see get dialed up? It wouldn't surprise me to see a halfback pass or some type of reverse.
I guarantee you they're looking deep in that playbook right now, Chris, to try and find something that'll work.
Blitz being shown. Jake Harper's coming off the edge. Goodwin takes a snap. He's looking downfield, complete. The senior receiver has it up at the 50. He is hit immediately. That was
Connor Scott.
Connor Scott makes the tackle on number 6, Bryson Cooper. It's going to bring up 4th and 1. Pick up a 14, Dad. It's going to be 4th down and 1. Goodwin in the shotgun. He's going to run it himself, goes to the left. He's going to dive forward, picks up 2 yards. That's all he needed. That's another Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for the Aggies. First and 10, balls across midfield now at about the 48. Goodwin is in the shotgun, nobody back there with him. Looks to his right, has a man, and is caught at the 40. He's going to back it up to about the 41, and he'll be tackled there.
3 minutes left, Chris. 3 minutes.
3 minutes left. And trying to get a name on that play. That was Houston Askew on the reception. Pickup of about 5. Goodwin in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looks to his left.
Go deep.
Has a man at about the 20.
I believe he's out of bounds.
Caught, but is he in bounds? They're saying he is. That's about a 25-yard gain.
Oh.
And that's another Branding Iron Steakhouse first down for the Golden Tigers. Gets the ball down to about the 20. First and 10 there. 2:30 left in the ball game. 35-21. Fairview has the lead. Goodwin again. Nobody in the backfield with him. Takes a snap, looks to his left, quick throw out in the flat. It's caught. Davis catches it for about a 4-yard gain.
Tackled him in bounds, too,
Clock
Chris.
keeps running. 2nd down and 6. Two minutes, 17 seconds left in the ball game. Got to really start thinking about time now. Goodwin's in the shotgun. Davis is beside him. He's going to roll to his left. Looks that way. Now goes back to his right, being chased. And looking downfield, good coverage. Has a man in the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown, About an 18-yard touchdown by Goodwin. Houston SQ on the catch, and good play by the sophomore. It's going to bring it to 35-27. Looking to tack on the extra point. There's the snap. The kick is up. Kick is good. Minute 52 left in the ball game. And we're not going anywhere. We're going to stay right here with the action because we're under 2 minutes. I believe it was a skew. Was it Devaney? I think so. I'm not sure, Dad. We've got a minute 52, 35-28. Everybody in the stadium knows what's coming now. It's definitely an onside kick. You've got to have a ball back. You got three timeouts, but you haven't been able to stop this Fairview offense. And Fairview it seems like they're gaining momentum as the game goes on. Jake's runs are starting to pop.
Yeah,
starting
he's
to go
finally getting enough room to where he can do something.
Right.
I don't know if the blocking has gotten better at the half or.
I think they made some adjustments.
Yeah.
It seems like the O-line has been opening some bigger seams in the second half for him. But we're going to need more. I mean, we need to get the ball, and we need to get a couple first downs. We do that, we can knee it out, go home, and send Russellville back to Russellville. Romario Francisco is kicking off for the Golden Tigers.
Oh, that's right. Their kickoff guy got hurt, remember?
He did. Yeah, the unnamed kickoff guy that wasn't on any of the rosters.
Yeah, the one that's from UNA.
Right. He's like 6'9".
Yeah, about 300 pounds, 280.
Francisco did an onside last time, and it was a good one, but Fairview recovered it. Everybody knows it's coming this time. The hands team is out there. Francisco approaches the ball, and he whiffs it.
Whoa.
He made contact with it, and the ball just stayed at about the 40, and a Fairview player comes up and jumps on it. Flags come in. They're going to say the ball didn't travel 10 yards and actually went backwards about a yard, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah. He didn't hit it good.
No.
He hit it, but he didn't hit it good.
Well, he basically whiffed on it
and
just barely got the edge of the ball, and that put some kind of weird spin on it that caused it to lose a yard. We're still waiting on the call.
The Fairview player went to get on the ball, and the kicker went ahead and hit him.
Well,
illegal touching.
Yep, illegal touching. So costly mistake for the Golden Tigers, and let's see if they're just going to mark it off. I think they are. Waiting on a ball from the Fairview side. Boy, you want to know something that'll make a coach mad when the ball boy doesn't get the ball out there quick enough. Aggies will take over on the 39-yard line. Colt Redding is out there, and Kirkpatrick checks in their big package. Jay Stevens out there as well as Jake Harper. Ball's at the 39. Look to see if Harper gets one. He might break it.
Yeah. You can bet they're going to be going for the ball, though, every time.
Oh, you know it.
They'll be punching it out, trying to.
Harper takes the handoff, goes to the right side, gets by one man, drags another up to about the 35-yard line. It's going to be a carry of 4 yards. And a timeout is called. Timeout called by Russellville. We'll take one as well. A minute 43 left in the ball game. Fairview leads 35-28.
That's their second timeout this half.
Live 95 is brought to you in part by Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, now with several locations across the state, but still located in the heart of Cullman County. They are a proud sponsor of Cullman Community Radio on Live 95. Merchants Bank of Alabama, a division of South Point, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Looking to buy or sell your home? You can trust a team that treats you like family.
We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at SR4 Realty, a husband and wife real estate duo with deep roots and unmatched knowledge of the market.
We know every corner, every neighborhood, and what it takes to get you the best deal.
And our top priority, you. From your first showing to final closing, we're by your side every step of the way. Because when you work with us, you're not just a client, you're family. We're the Warhurst Team Realtors at SR4 Realty. Real estate with heart, hustle, and hometown care.
You can find us on Facebook or Instagram at the Warhurst Team Realtors.
Founded in 1887, Cullman Savings Bank serves the people of Cullman with a full line of banking services. One of those services is their legacy checking account, available to those 50-plus, military, teachers, policemen, and firefighters. It features no monthly service charge, interest earned on any balance, free paper or e-statements, and 2 free boxes of checks per year, along with other features. You can stop by any one of 4 convenient locations and ask them about the legacy checking account, or visit www.cullmansavingsbank.com for more information. Cullman Savings Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Golden Tigers call another timeout. 3rd down, about 8. Minute 36 left in the ball game. Fairview leads 35-28. We'll be right back after this message on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
Hey, Cullman drivers. Are you tired of the hassle and confusion when it comes to buying a car? Well, we've got fantastic news for you. Meet Adam Aker at Mitch Smith Chevrolet in Cullman, your go-to guy for a no-nonsense car buying experience.
Hey folks, Adam here. You know, buying a car shouldn't be stressful. That's why at Mitch Smith Chevrolet, we pride ourselves on transparency, trust, and there's never any BS at MS.
That's right. Adam Aker and the Mitch Smith Chevrolet team are changing the game.
I live and breathe Cullman, just like you. So when you step into our showroom, you're not just another customer, you're family. Together, we'll find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. Remember, Adam Aker, Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect place to have dinner or choosing a good night's sleep over binge-watching TV all night. It feels really good to make the right insurance decisions, too. That's why State Farm agent Tisha Brewer is right here in Cullman County to help you select the right protection at the right price. Tisha will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages, so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Tisha Brewer, it's easy to make the right choice.
I'm Tisha at Tisha Brewer State Farm. We're located behind Cook's Pest Control at 909 Fisher Street. You can reach us at 256-734-4645. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been a barn burner.
This did not disappoint.
No, it did not. There's a snap. Colt Redding takes it, and he takes a knee. And one of the Russellville players bumps into him to kind of let him know, hey, I'm still here.
Yeah, it wasn't a hard bump, though. It was just a, man, you did it to us again bump.
Well, we're down to 40 seconds now, 35-28. You can put this one, unless something crazy happens, put this one in the book for Fairview. Colt Redding lines up, takes a snap. He's going to take a knee.
26 seconds.
That's going to get us down, and that's it. That's ball game.
Whoa, what a game.
What a ball game. Fairview wins 35-28. Fairview wins 35-28. What a game. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with a post-game show. You're going to get about a minute and 30 seconds worth of commercials. You're listening to the Fairview Aggie Sports Network, where the Fairview Aggies just went to 6-0.
Powering the good life. That's what Cullman Electric Cooperative does. Reliable, affordable electricity to keep your home running and Sprout Fiber Internet to keep you connected with blazing fast Wi-Fi for home, school, and work. They are proud to support the student athletes, cheerleaders, and band members who bring energy and pride to our community every single day. Cullman Electric Cooperative and Sprout Fiber Internet, powering the good life. Guthrie's Auto Service has been providing quality automotive service since 1985. Located in Cullman on Eva Road, just north of 157, Guthrie's Auto Service is a AAA approved and Napa Auto Care Center, meaning Their repair work is warranted up to 3 years or 36,000 miles, and because they're part of the Napa Auto Care Network, their work is also warranted at over 14,000 Napa Auto Care locations across the country. Terry Guthrie and his team are award-winning, collecting Napa's Auto Care Center of the Year for the Nashville Distribution Center and a People's Choice Award in 2020. More information is online at guthrie'sautoservice.net.
In 1952, 7 men at an aluminum plant banded together and started Lister Hill Credit Union with only $5 each. Today, more than 92,000 have joined us, continuing the legacy of supporting themselves and the community through Lister Hill. It's all about we and what we can do together.
Cullman Appliance Repair is now Cullman Appliance and HVAC Repair, now servicing your heating and air needs as well. Servicing most models and brands, they can be found on Facebook or Google for those appliance or HVAC repair needs. Proudly supporting Cullman area athletics and collegiate football. When that appliance or HVAC system frustrates you and you're in need of a repairman, Robert Brantley and his team are ready to help. They're available via call or text at 256-507-3415 or on Facebook, Google, or online at CullmanApplianceRepair.com. Alabama HVAC number 222. When life takes an unexpected turn, you need attorneys who understand. At Cox, Stansberry, and Kinsley, LLC, we focus on disability and personal injury cases with compassion and proven results. With offices in Cullman and Birmingham, we have the local roots to guide you and the nationwide reach to fight for you. We are available at cskattorneys.com or by phone at 800-930-1205. Cox, Stansberry, and Kinsley, LLC, local roots, nationwide reach.
He moved the chains. He put points on the scoreboards. Jake Harper, 3 touches, 177 yards rushing. That's unofficial. Rex Chandler had about 33. And then Jay Stevens added about 50 yards. Connor Scott about another 40 or so.
Running game was good.
Aiden Batts had a big first half, 67 yards and a touchdown. On the flip side, for them, Whit Goodwin wound up with about 230 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. That young man looked good.
Yeah, he looked very good. I think he's a sophomore, isn't he?
He is. He's a sophomore. That's going to be trouble.
We're going to get to see him again next year.
Right. Maybe we can get him to move to Fairview.
Where's 212 insurance when you need the NIL?
Right. The running back, Taurus Davis, the junior for them, he had a big game, 102 yards. Didn't get in the end zone, but man, he moved the chains and he was dangerous. He was a step away from breaking it every time, Dave.
Every time, just about. Except there in the fourth quarter, and then it seemed like they gained tackle him a whole lot.
Fairview knew this was going to be a rough game. They knew this was going to be a dogfight. It did not disappoint. From the opening drive, when Russellville went down the field in 3 plays, we knew that this was going to be back and forth.
Well, we talked about it. We talked about it at the start of the game and the half, and it didn't surprise me. I mean, it really didn't. We just getting a little bit of background noise there.
Right.
But, it didn't surprise me because it was a battle. It was a dogfight.
Absolutely.
And we came out again on top, luckily.
Well, Dan, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to take about a 1 and 8 second break. Then when we come back, we'll let you break down the stats, what you saw, and we'll finish the post-game wrap-up here on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network. Fairview wins 35-28. We'll be right back in about a 1 and 8 on the Fairview Aggie Sports Network.
Are you thinking about adding a new fence or gate to your property? At Heatherly Fence Company, they are your trusted, licensed, and insured contractor right here in Cullman, Alabama. From privacy fences to custom gates, we'll make your vision a reality. Ben is available today at 256-841-2009. You can stop by Heatherly Fence Company on Facebook to see the beautiful transformations they've done for your neighbors.
Are you looking for a reliable ride at the lowest prices in town with financing? PNC Auto has you covered. Finance options for all credit types, good, bad, or ugly. Plus, a free vehicle report is available for each listing. You can get pre-qualified today online at mypcauto.com. And they offer a free 90-day powertrain warranty or free maintenance for a year. No, we're not kidding. Chad Johnson and Paul Carpenter are ready to help you drive away happy today. Chad is available at 256-493-2491, or Paul can be reached at 256-339-9932. PNC Auto on Highway 278 just past the Methodist Church, or online at mypcauto.com.
People in the stadium, Dad. Two of them sitting right here at this table.
Yeah, this is one game that really worried me. I think you were more worried about Priceville than this one, but Aggies played the way they could play, and they played good tonight. 35-28's final. We had 3 penalties for 25 yards. They had 6 for 26. We had 19 first downs, and they had 17. All that's unofficial. But,
right.
when we needed to make the plays, we made the plays. Again, it was a turnover-free game, which is about what you'd expect.
Highly unusual.
Two good teams.
Right.
But it was not a runaway by any stretch of imagination. We got up by a couple of touchdowns, but they cut the margin down, made it close again.
Well, you knew that they weren't going to give up. They were going to keep fighting for as long as they had to.
Well, they're like Fairview. Fairview wouldn't give up.
No.
I mean, we would go out to the last second and still be trying. So,
well, a major hurdle has been overcome by the Fairview Aggies.
Yeah. This is what, 3 in a row now?
2 in a row.
2 in a row?
2 in a row.
Okay.
In 2022 and 2023, they won.
Okay.
So Fairview overcomes a big regional foe, and now they've got another one next week. Priceville we go to their house. Priceville's got 1 loss. They're undefeated in the region. They're going to be tough. They are a tough team this year.
Priceville has improved a lot.
Thank you, man. Hey, thank you so much for listening, brother. Again, an impressive game, Dad. Were mistakes made? Certainly.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly. There will be things to work on. But the bottom line, you walked out with a win, and this has been the game to decide this region for the last 4 years.
Yeah. And mistakes are going to be made. NFL makes mistakes. And these guys are pros and get paid big bucks, but they still go out and make mistakes. And, all you can do is the best you can do. And Fairview, somehow or another, Coach Redding gets the best out of what he can get out of his players.
It's funny. Good coaches seem like they can do that.
They do. Look at some of the coaches in history. Not just high school, but I'm talking college and NFL.
Well, guys, we're going to thank our sponsors one more time before we sign off. 212 Insurance Group, Shattuck's Garage Doors, Ditto Transmission, CCM Garage Doors, Owens Home Appliance Center, Branding Iron Steakhouse, and 212 Insurance. Thank you so much for making Friday Night Live happen, for making it possible. To everybody who tuned in, thank you so much for listening. God bless you. God bless America. We'll be back on the air again next week for Fairview versus Priceville. Y'all have a great night. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
7 a.m. waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal, seeing everything, the time is going, ticking on and on, everybody's rushing, gotta get down to the bus stop, gotta catch my bus, I see my friends, kicking in the front seat, sitting driving on the highway, cruising so fast I want time to fly. Fun, fun, think about fun. You know what it is. I got this, you got this. My friend is by my right. Hey, I got this, you got this. Now you know it. Kicking in the front seat, sitting in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up. Which seat can I take? It's Friday, Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Weekend, Friday, Friday. Getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, 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 partying. Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Yesterday was Thursday, Thursday. Today it's Friday, Friday. We so excited. We so excited. We gonna have a ball today. Tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday comes afterwards. I don't want this weekend to end.
R&B, Rebecca Black. So chillin' in the front side, in the backseat. I'm driving, cruising, fast lane, switching lanes with a car by my side.